What up, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up? Pull on up. We about to get into it, bro. You already know what's up, bro. We're about to get into it. What's the soul brother? What's up with your Kings, you too? King GQ. Sugar Bomb and woke Sugar Bomb up already. Yeah, come on. We about to get into it, man. Let him cheat. I hear a lot of static in my. Where that's coming from? Is that my mic? Yeah, I know we're gonna stay on it. We're gonna stay on. We're gonna keep bringing it. Yeah. Is that my mic? I hear some static. Is that me or my mic? Is that my mic? Might be my mic, man. Anyhow, what's up with your relaxed King GQ? Real C to God. What's up with your broke hoes? What's up? Man, this damn mic. It better not be this damn mic, bro. I hear some static. Ooh. 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 Anyhow, we're gonna try to do it, man. We're gonna try to do it this way right here. It went way. What the fuck? Okay. What's up with you though? We finna get into it, man. Pull on up, man. We're about to get into it. Pull on up. Now, we just had an interesting development last night. Last night, it seems that an individual right here, the coach, the current head coach of the Boston Celtics, has found himself in a bit of a twist. He has been caught with his hand in the cookie jar, more or less. They got one female staffer on the staff. You know, they got a female coach, right? She's the only one, and she's not like the lowest ranking coach. She's a part of the team. She's like a senior advisor, basketball operations type thing. Travels with the team. She's a coach. She went to Harvard. She played in the WNBA for a while. Makes about $400,000 a year. They say her net worth is roughly 1 to 5 million. I don't know, a little bit less, a little low, but obviously, you know, it's not. That's crumbs in the NBA, right? That's nothing in the NBA. $500,000, right? That's 13. That's practice squad money. That's practice squad money. Anyhow, Nia Long's boyfriend. You know Nia Long, right? You're pretty familiar with who that is. Nia Long's boyfriend has just been caught with his hand in the cookie jar, smashing the coach. Now, remember, I made a big thing about. I talked about Nick Cannon. He smashed the Wildin' Out dancer and got away with it. And we talked about Puff and Young Miami. I told you, man. Well, first of all, she works for him, and that's inappropriate relationship. She could sue him for that. Now, it's funny. I said, look, I don't even think that's funny. Look how they just playing with that, and they're doing that in front of kids. That's a bad example. Just doing that stuff in front of kids like that, and that shit's inappropriate, man. Like if y'all smashing, and nobody said y'all can't smash, but then y'all need to go ahead and change it up. What you do if it's like that is you move her or you get out of that. You ain't no kind of way and no kind of way. Do you have anything to do with her employment? Like you have nothing to do with her employment. Like if okay, here we go. Here we go. If you have if Puff has to fire her, that would be inappropriate if he tried to fire her because he's having a relationship with her. And she could easily say, well, the only reason he's firing me because A, I want to break up the relationship. B, we're having arguments. You can't do it. In corporate America, you cannot have a relationship with people you're over. You're a supervisor, you're in direct chain of command or whatever of their promotions, etc. You just can't do it. There are ways to fix it. There are go arounds. You can put in paperwork that this particular person is not, you are not, even though you're over the company, over the floor, this particular person's new supervisor is another person, same building, but they go to that person governs all their work related duties go to that person. You have no interaction with that person at the job. In other words, you go there, maybe you have lunch, but you're not hanging around the desk. You have no interaction with that person. In many cases, they'll just transfer the people. They'll transfer you from Smith and Nephew downtown to Smith and Nephew out east. That you have no connection to the person whatsoever. Okay, that's just simply how it works. It can't work the other way because you can be sued because you can influence people if you work for that person. Say, for instance, that person doesn't get along with a person. That person doesn't get along with a particular person. That person can then turn around. That person can then turn around and sue the company if the company took any type of actions. I fired the person, and you can fire a person for a cause. That person can be late to work. A person can be a bad employee, and there's certain reason to fire a person. But like I said, when you have relationships, if someone's sleeping with the supervisor, and that you can turn around, you got a lawsuit. Company's got to pay you. Company's got to pay you. They can fire you, but on the way out the door, you're gonna get a nice little payout because they trim that off. Now, this particular dude is a coach, the head coach for the Boston Celtics. He God damn. This person is the head coach for the Boston Celtics. The Boston Celtics they've said that you can't have a relationship, you can't have an inappropriate relationship, you can't have a relationship with your employees. Okay. Now, he did it, he hid it, they find out, they just suspended him, I think, for 75 games for the whole season. He's going to get fined. And that's what they felt about it. Now, that's a consensual relationship. They said inappropriate, but it was consensual but inappropriate. But that's what they thought about it. That's how the Boston Celtics felt about him. He's the head coach. She's one of the coaches. He just got suspended for like 69 games. He's gonna get fined. They said it was consensual, but he's fine. Now, that's the way he's supposed to handle it. You see what I'm saying? That's supposed to apply. That's basketball, right? I don't know how Nick Cannon can do what he's. I don't have no idea how he can do what he's doing. I don't know how Puffy can do what he's doing. Unless Puffy is just revolt. It's just just in name. Like it actually, he's not like in no kind of way does he really run anything there. And many cases, just like we know with Ciroc, he's just a name. He doesn't make it. He didn't have anything to do with it. They just pay him to be the face of it. That's all he is. He's just it's not his. He's just paid to be basically the image of it. All right. Now, Nia Long, okay, 51 years old. She had the man's babies 10 years ago. Went to her IG. His child is all over the IG. They won a championship, I think, 2 years ago. 10 years together. She's 51. There's no marriage proposal. He's just got caught in an inappropriate relationship. Now, he's in the NBA. I mean, come on, that's a damn head coach that works for him. He's out there, NBA, they out there. Cheerleaders, groupies, uh, going to each other's room, guys sneaking in OnlyFans. Somebody snuck in OnlyFans when they was at the Disney World. When they was at Disney World and it was supposed to be all secured and COVID free, one of the players snuck a OnlyFans model in there, and she got found hiding under the bed. She got found hiding under the bed. So Nia Long, 51, worth $9 million. She's hit the wall. She's got a kid. She's a baby mama now. She's single. What is she going to do? What is she going to do? When all is said and done, what is she going to do? There ain't nothing she can do. There ain't nothing she can do but hold that L, because at the end of the day, where's she going to go? Who's looking for a 51-year-old baby mom? And it doesn't matter how loyal she is. It doesn't matter how down she's been. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how good girl she's been and down for her man and, standing up for her man. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. He didn't marry you, right? And he didn't marry you for a reason. Okay? A lot of you women need to get that through your head. If a man don't marry you, he don't marry you for a reason, because he don't want to be married. Okay? Now, if you want to stay around and get slaughtered out, that's on you. That's all Nia's fault. This right here, what I don't like is somebody actually blamed the brother right here. What's his name? Udodal. What's that name? Let me see. What is his name? Someone actually blamed the head coach. What's his name? I saw it right here. Anyhow, someone blamed the head coach, and that sort of pissed me off, because how are you going to blame him? What did he do wrong? When guys are upfront and honest, we had a stream about honesty. When guys are upfront and honest, and they tell women the truth, they can't take it. So they want to be lied to. Okay, well, you ain't married. Udoka. There you go. Udoka. All right, there you go, KP. I got you. Udoka. Now, how you gonna get mad at Udoka? What did he do wrong? They're not married. And if anything, you gotta really, in my opinion, I got nothing but love for him, and I salute my brother. You let her stay there. You gave her a baby. You let her live at the house. Shit. What's to get mad at you about? You let us still stay at the house. The kid and her live at your house. You ain't married to this woman. You're not obligated to this. We're obligated to that kid. You let us stay at the house. You slaughter out for 10 years. You've been in the NBA. You doing your thing. You know what I'm saying? And guess what? When you come from the season, you come home, you get, you lay up with her. You know what I'm saying? Smash on her. You know your kid is in good hand. The kid is with the mother. You let them stay at the house. What can Nia say to you? And if she says anything to this brother, she's mad, disrespectful, because she doesn't have a right to complain about a situation that she's in. You've been with the man for 10 years. You ain't getting no younger. You getting older. Why would he marry you now? He won't marry you at 41. Why would he marry you at 51? This is a good brother right here. Udoka is a good brother. He's single. He got a right to smash you. He won't. He's a single man. Now, as far as professional, he fucked up. From a professional standpoint, he fucked up. And this is one that got out. But it's pretty obvious. He's smashing left and right. And all Nia got to do is leave. But she don't want to leave. You see what I'm saying? She don't want to go, man. And in all honesty, where's she going to go? 51 with a baby? A 51? Who wants a 51-year-old baby mama? Who wants a 51-year-old? Ain't nobody looking to fuck on a 51-year-old baby mama, man. She stayed too long, man. She might as well go ahead and get with the other girls. I got to start leaving these thumbs up, because they be coming right here. Go ahead and get with Sister Slaw. In fact, that's what you are, Nia, Sister Slaw. because that man ain't gonna marry you. You just something to fuck on. Sister Slaw. Sister Slaw. Sister Slaw. She right up there. She right with him. And this show you how desperate they are for a man. They'll stay under all circumstances, brother. Under every circumstance, they ain't going nowhere. They ain't going nowhere. They're gonna let that man do whatever he want to do, whenever he want to do it. This is embarrassing because it done went public, but Nia ain't going nowhere, man. Where you gonna go, Nia? You're 51 with a baby. Where you gonna go? And don't act like you didn't know he was doing the hell. He never married you, right? That didn't like hip you to it? That, hey, he never married you. That didn't put you on no game. Like, that never put you on game. He never married you. He never married you, and you ain't picked up on that clue that he ain't gonna marry you. And you know what we don't like to see is good people, you know, I mean, I don't know the woman. I ain't got nothing against her. We don't like to see good people get, you know, catch a bad break. But what are we gonna do about it? Why? She the one who stayed there with the man. All she had to do is get up and leave. You 51 years. Why would you stay with a man for 10 years, have a kid with him? You want to be married, and and you know, he doesn't marry you. Now you too old and you got a kid. Now you have to go live in the truck. No, but I'm just saying, what did she expect to happen though? In the end, he wasn't gonna marry you. Eventually, this was gonna happen anyhow. You blinded yourself, and now you see. And who you know, and you. But I'm gonna tell you, you in good company though, because the people you hang out with, all the women you know and hang out with, they ain't got no man. So you might as well jump right on there with them. Go get you some slumber, some pajamas, and go to Sanaa Lathan's all girls slumber party. Y'all could eat ice cream and y'all could watch chick flicks. And you can cry in your pillow. You ain't got no man. And I'm just saying, man, she might as well, and she might, if she's smart, if she's smart, Nia is smart. She'll stay. She'll shut her mouth. She'll shut her pie hole. She'll stay. She'll give him a massage, rub his feet, slob him up, swallow the snot, shut up and go to sleep. Get up and take care of the kid like you've been doing. And he lets you stay at the house. How you gonna get mad at that fucking man? That man ain't charged you a nickel for no fucking rent. You ain't paid on no utility. He letting you stay at his house. Is that of the truck? You gonna go live in your truck? The disrespect, bro, and the lack of appreciation for men by these women. This shit is just simply unacceptable. And hats off to you, Udala. Hats off to you, to Udala. You showing them where they stand. What's up with you though, Red Planet? Brownie, what's up? What's up with you? What's up with you? Nah, man, this attitude that you owe me a marriage, you owe me some you owe me this, owe me that. That man don't owe you shit. He owe that baby something, he owe that kid something. He does owe him. He's obligated to take care of his son. But he doesn't owe you shit. You worth $9 million. You don't need nothing from that man. You don't own his pipe. And I'm sick of this shit. We men are walking around here single, and they're supposed to feel ashamed and get shamed because they get a little nookie on the side. And in fact, your nookie 51 years old. It ain't even tight like it used to be. And somebody was a personal shopper talking about put some pickle juice in her nookie. I don't know about that. I don't know what she trying to do. I don't know if personal shopper was hungry or whatever when she was saying that shit. I don't know. Was she trying to make a salad? You pouring pickle juice in a pussy? Yeah, I don't know what you trying to do. Come on, man. This the beginning, man. Light me up, man. Come on, let's keep it going, man. Sisterhood Slaw. Sister Slaw, bro. Nia Long is hit. Nia Long is hereby declared Sister Slaw. It's official now. It's official, Nia. We officially declare you Sister Slaw. You ain't gonna. The man ain't gonna marry you. He had you around. I don't blame him for that. He had you around. You was fun. Plus, you gotta take care of that kid. You gotta remember that too, man. That kid is a big responsibility. Somebody gotta take care of that baby. You can't just, you know what I'm saying? You don't want just anybody, even if you paying them, even if it's somebody who got the licenses and certifications and all of that stuff and a history of being good. That's still a stranger. You want a relative, i.e., the mother, preferred to take care of the kid. So I 100% see why why he kept her around. I see why he gave her keys to the house. I see why he let her into his house. So I ain't, he let her in the house. She took care of the kid. Now, how you gonna run with the Boston Celtics, right? How you gonna run with them Wolves? How you gonna run with them Wolves and you ain't gonna never eat no sheep? You can't do it. When they go to Cleveland, you know them boys out there. When they go to Los Angeles, you know them boys out there, them boys in the street. Some motherfucking basketball players, rich, filthy rich ass NBA dudes, looking for some slaw. A pack of fucking wolves. How you gonna run with the wolves and you ain't gonna eat no sleep? How you gonna sit up there and go to sleep? Or where you gonna be? I'm gonna be at the room. Coach, what you doing? Coach, LeBron said come to his party. He got a private party. Nah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and go to sleep. I'm gonna FaceTime Nia and go ahead and go to sleep. Hey, Coach, Rick Ross said, why don't we come to his private party? He said he got something for the whole team. They got some drink, they got some bitch, all of that. Nah, I think I'm gonna FaceTime Nia and call it early night. You can't do that, bro. Them dudes will run you up out of there. You gotta run with the wolves, bro. You gotta get out there and get you some sheep too, bro. And I don't know. Now, you know what? See, this is what I'm saying. I don't know why he would do it with an employee though, because both of them knew they couldn't do that. Now he's got to pay. He done lost a couple of million. Somebody said the team gonna suffer. Yeah, the team gonna suffer without him. But beyond that, he's not obligated to this woman. He is not obligated to be monogamous to any monogamy because he got a baby by her or because he let her live at the house. And he, believe me, when I say live at the house, the man lives in a goddamn mansion. It ain't like they see each other. It's easy for him not even to see her if you don't want to. We got to start being real with some of this shit. And what did Kevin teach us? Kevin taught us high value men are going to cheat. Those are his words, not mine. And by every means of measure, Udoka is a high value man. By every means of measure. What we have is a lot of single women who are in there who think that men owe them something, owe them a marriage. Like I said, we had it over here with the guys. You got a bunch of single women who think somebody owed them a relationship, and that man don't owe you no relationship. So you had a man baby, and you go 10 years with the man, and He doesn't marry you, and now you got the nerve, the audacity to complain when he gets caught smashing a younger chick. Little Harvard honey bunch right there. She's a little bit too thin for me, but according to you, a lot, he knows what it's like. He's saying, "Well, don't let the thin skinny legs fool you." Okay, I won't, bro, because they didn't fool you, did they? They didn't fool you at all, did you? We see you taking your selfie with her right there. Look, all these women getting smashed on, pumped and dumped. This is your future, man. And it ain't even, it's like what you want me to do. What you want me to do? Cry with you? If I cried right now, you think that's gonna change? It ain't gonna change nothing. And it's all your fault, Neil. All you had to do, Neil, go out there and find you a man. There's plenty of men, fans, plenty of men that would have wanted to sleep with you. But see, now you wanted to have a dude, and that dude wasn't gonna have no marriage with you. He told you what he was about, but you ain't believe him. You women do not believe these dudes when they tell you they not trying to be that. They don't want to be with nobody like that. Well, can I stay with you? I got the baby. Can we at least stay here? That probably was like, okay, I'm gonna let you stay here for about the first year, but you need to be trying to move out. You know what I mean? And that shit became 10 years. But that didn't stop him from doing what he do. I heard you, my nigga. That nigga run with the wolves. That's how you do. You got to, bro. If you fuck with the NBA, you got to run with wolves. Them dudes wolves, bro. You got to run with the wolves, bro. Them boys they on the hunt. When them motherfuckers go to Miami, they out there. They had a whole, I don't know if you guys are familiar with the NBA, they had a whole, they'll be at the Radisson or the Hilton. They had the whole floor. The entire top floor. And I think you can only go up to like 7. And then after that, you got to have a passcode. And then there's security up there. And then that's all that stuff. They had a whole floor. They had a whole floor. They don't have no room. They had a whole floor. Most of them don't even close their room. You ever been up there? All of them rooms wide open. They in and out. They be messing around. They had a lounge. They're just totally enjoying themselves. Food comes up, room service, all of that. Women, all of that. All that stuff, no cameras, all of that stuff. It's cameraed, but what I'm saying is not what TMZ will never get this. It's all that's multi-millionaire stuff. Most people don't even know that's what it's like to go to Vegas. When you got that money, it's a completely different universe for you. And I'm telling you, he got to run with the wolves. If you're a part, you got to bond with that team. That's how them NBA dudes do. But they slowing. They slowing. They slowing. They gonna throw a bitch in your lap, nigga. You better bust on her. You know what I'm saying? If you gonna sit up there talking about your wife and shit, you gonna get let go. Team gonna let your ass go. They gonna say, "You dollar, we appreciate it, but we just moving in a different direction." Yeah, the team just doesn't feel comfortable with you as the coach. We think you're a good coach, but we don't. Yeah, motherfuckers, we all do dirt, bro. Everybody got to be dirty. Everybody got to. If I'm gonna do dirt in front of you, you got to do it in front of me. You cannot be a dude that don't do dirt. I can't trust you. Then you might do the switch up. You might do the switch, and then I'm fucked up. So that is just like, yeah, you got to ride. You got to rock with him. Just like you always say, we get in these arguments about LeBron. You always say, he's smashing. Well, if he is, all them dudes, I'm saying they got to keep it under wrap, but I'm saying they're going to all do it together. There can't be no one guy doing it and the other guys claiming that a man, you can ruin a man's marriage and everything. But a lot of these women got to understand, most of these men, if not all of them, are going to cheat. You got to have something that's going to keep him home, and your box is getting old. Old box is not going to keep a man with options loyal, not no old box. An old slaw box is not enough. That ain't enough. And you see, when Nia was 40, he pulled the baby out of her. But now that she's 51, he messing with another chick. He messing with another, and that's what'll happen. A lot of dudes, it ain't the same type of grip to it. It ain't the same feel. And a lot of women don't want to hear that. They want men to be beta. A lot of women want a beta. They want men to be a bunch of beta boys that they can control and manipulate. They want a bunch of beta boys. Now, hold on. We got a video. Let me go get this video real quick. Okay, let's check this out. Let me see how this works. Okay. Come on, man. Come on in and like the stream, man. If you can, like me up. Like the stream. There we go. Let me put my banner over here. There we go. There we go.
If you want a boyfriend, just say that. First of all, we gotta give up the booty, give you the double hand super soaking Gawk Gawk 3000 in my house, eating up all my food, using my car while I'm at work all day, but you getting mad because I'm asking you to pay for my nails? Come on now. If you broke, just say. Being single is boring. Being in a relationship can be difficult. Being a hoe is risky. So, like, what should I do? What should I do? Because, child, I don't know if I should just, you know what I mean?
I hate when women try to shade the next woman that ain't married because they married. Honey, what you do to keep your man and your husband, I ain't doing. You can't cheat on me. You can't have babies outside of the marriage. You can't be broke. You can't beat on me, honey. You can't disrespect me. You can't treat me like I'm low to the earth. You can't do me like that. So that's why I don't got no man. I can keep a man. But what type of man is we keeping? Honey?
There you go. That's why you ain't got no man. You heard that? See that list of rules? That's enough for a dude to get on down. Now, I don't agree with violence, obviously, but why would a man want to do that, though? That raises a lot of questions. Why would he want to do that? But when you have these rigid, hardline positions.
Child, I don't know if I should just, you know what I mean?
I hate when women try to shade the next woman that ain't married because they married. Honey, what you do to keep your man and your husband, I ain't doing. You can't cheat on me. You can't have babies outside of the marriage. You can't be broke. You can't beat on me, honey. You can't disrespect me. You can't treat me like I'm low to the earth. You can't do me like that. So that's why I don't got no man. I can keep a man. But what type of man is we keeping? Honey? Y'all like to talk about y'all can keep a man.
Nah. She's projecting. And she has some hard line, unrealistic positions. Let's examine them. Unrealistic positions. If I knew her, I can tell her where she's making a mistake.
That ain't married because they married. Honey, what you do to keep your man and your husband, I ain't doing.
Well, that's your first mistake. You should listen and learn. Woman tells you how she keeps her husband happy, how she keeps her husband home. Should listen to that. And you should learn. And what I mean by learn, if it's something sexual, position, particular way she does things, you should learn. And that's where you're making your first mistake. You don't want to learn. But here we go. Check this out.
Can't cheat on me. You can't have.
Okay, well, we know they're going to cheat, so you shouldn't even put that on them as a list. That's a number one. You forget, well, that's pretty much going to happen. Now,
babies outside of the marriage.
Why you care? You said marriage. Why would you get married? You said you want a man or you want a marriage? What do you want? Why do you care if a man that's your boyfriend gets somebody else pregnant? Why do you care?
Marriage. You can't be broke. You can't.
Yeah, see, she's dreaming. That's pretty much the type of dude. See, this is what I'm saying. Everything she's saying, she's opposed to, that's what she's going to attract. Most of the men who are going to date her are going to be broke. They're going to be serial cheaters. They're going to have multiple kids in the relationship or prior to the relationship. Who does she think's going to date her? And when women are unrealistic like that, like she said,
Can't beat on me, honey.
okay, well, and that goes without saying. That's a no-brainer.
You can't disrespect me.
Define that, because you have to define that.
You can't treat me like I'm low to the earth.
Yeah, I don't get that. She's throwing me off on that.
You can't do me like that. So that's why I don't got no man. I can keep a man, but
No, how you gonna do both? Which is it? You ain't got one, you can't.
what type of man is we keeping, honey? Y'all like to talk about y'all can keep a man and who ain't got no man. You don't know what the next bitch dealing with to have a man, honey. I know I could keep a man, but I don't keep trash. I throw it away.
So, what did we learn today? If a man wants to cheat, he's gonna cheat. A man cheating on a woman, on you as a woman, we're just going to use this case, you know what I'm talking about. If he wants to cheat on a woman, he's just going to cheat on her. It has nothing to do with how she looks. So we could let go of the whole, oh, well, it doesn't matter how hot you are, you're going to, I thought we already knew that. Thought we already covered that. This is nothing new. We know this. Now, this simply has to do with that man's character. It's a character flaw, something that he needs to work on.
I've lost all hope. At this point, God could come swoop me. Because are you gaslight? What? Why are y'all like this?
She doesn't like the fact that NLE Chopper is pro cheating. And I took the quote and I pulled it down. Let's go take a look at it. By nature, men are going to cheat. It's literally in our DNA too. Men are here to procreate. That doesn't mean he don't. Let me take this comment down. Love you. He's just doing what he was designed to do. That's by a 20-year-old young man. That's by a young 20-year-old young man. He's just doing what he was designed to do. It's his nature, and he's just doing what men do. I don't know why people would have a problem with that.
Why? And it's only getting worse. It's only.
Coach, how do I know he's cheating on me? Give me the signs. Okay, let's start. First thing, listen, these are not absolute. So if you see a behavior, you just want to say, okay, take it in context, and I want to investigate and look further. But I'm going to give you the signs. Number one, suspicious phone behavior. If every time he's going to the bathroom, he's taking his phone with him. If he's got to take a dump, he got to take his phone with him. Okay. All right. Every time you're around, he's got to turn the phone over or turn the phone off. Could be cheating on you. Number two, secretive relationships. People that you don't know about. He tells you, oh, that's just such and such from work, or that's such and such, but you don't know about these people and you're in a relationship with them.
That's cuzzo. What he means is that's Sister Slaw. Yeah.
Number three, he's not as intimate as he used to be. Y'all used to do it like rabbits, but you don't anymore. Number four, sudden changes in his appearance. He wants to be buff all of a sudden. Doesn't mean that he's cheating, just means that, okay, he's wearing nice clothes. He used to be sweats and all of that. And now all of a sudden, he wants to get his haircut every week. Never shows pics of you on social media. Never talks about you. Never wants to mention you. That means you're being hidden for a reason. And number 7, I guess it is, he gets angry about little shit that you're thinking, why did he get angry? That's not a big thing. Could be cheating. And the last thing, number 8, is this. Your instincts. Listen to me carefully. God gave us instincts for a reason. And sometimes things are telling you things, but you don't want it to be. Instead, you disregard him. I'm telling you this. Do not disregard your instinct. Truth is, he may not be cheating. But look, at the end of the day, you don't want to get caught slipping and be the last one to know.
Number one, he distances himself emotionally. Like where he made you compliments before, where you felt warmth, where you felt affection, right? Initiating, like the physical intimacy, whatever it is, right? Like asking you how your day was, all of this, like interest, investment in yourself, that's no longer there. Instead, he is cold, he potentially is short, right? And he's not really asking you, like there's more like an emptiness, right? Like you have to ask him more questions. You have to, inquire about his day, but he doesn't seem so interested in you anymore. If he does this, it could be because he's about to cheat on you. Number two is he picks fights. Now, one of my theories is that when men pick fights, part of the reasons is because they have a bad conscience. So they actually know that they're thinking about another woman, potentially already talking to another woman, and they're almost like mad at themselves because they have this parts conflict inside of themselves, right? They're still in love with you or they're still attracted to you, but like something happened, there's some conflict inside of themselves where they're sabotaging it. So they're mad at themselves. And then what they do is like they leave it out on you. Now also, quote unquote, it has a secondary benefit for him because now he has an excuse why he can't come home late, right? Why he can distance himself emotionally from you, why he's not that available, why he doesn't want to talk right now, why he doesn't want to give you answers to your questions. So it's actually like, one stone, like, hits two birds because two birds at the same time, right? So if he does this, there is a high chance that he could be about to cheat on you. And then the last one, number three, is he's just acting a little weird. He's acting a little distracted, right? Like he's not following what you're saying. Maybe you're sharing something, he already forgot about it. And you just can tell, like, he's not really present with you. He's not really attuned to you. You're almost like, hello, somebody home? Right? So you can tell, like, there's something that is just like he's distracted. So he's not distracted to something, but chances are that he's actually distracted by someone. Take my free relationship diagnostic by simply clicking the link right here to attract that right man for you in my bio. Click that link right there, follow me, and we'll see you there.
Y'all know what bothers me so much? Okay, this man nearly posted me every single day on Snapchat and on Instagram. He never took me out of his bio. Never, not once. He never removed the highlight of me in his bio, which was full, a highlight of me and him. He commented on my pictures all the time. First to comment, first to like all the time. I commented under his pictures all the time. I hung out with him every single day, literally every single day. There'd be times where I did not come home because I was hanging out with him, bro. And he still cheated. How? Literally what? So would, bro, man.
I tell y'all why y'all can't get a boyfriend, all right? It's only right. So here we go. Okay, y'all not gonna like this one, but y'all need to have some realistic standards. And I don't mean realistic standards, period. I mean realistic standards for yourself. And I'm not here to tell y'all what y'all do and don't deserve out of your relationship, but really look in the mirror and ask yourself what you bring to the table that would attract the type of man that you want and attract the type of treatment that you want from this man, all right? Because a lot of y'all, not all of y'all, but a lot of y'all expect a lot out of y'all relationship, but aren't bringing much to even attract that type of person or attract that type of treatment. So you just need to be realistic with yourself and really look in the mirror and ask yourself, what do I bring? Next one, y'all not gonna like this one either, but really ask yourself, are all men bad, or do you just have terrible taste in men? If you continuously messing with the same type of dude and you get the same results every time, why do you continue to mess with this type of guy? Stop thinking you could change people and just accept that person for who they are. Because people aren't going to change for anybody but themselves. All right? Remember that. Last, don't date somebody for potential. Don't try to get with somebody for what you think they could be. Get with them for who they are. Don't think like, oh, he could make such a good husband one day. Could he make a good husband right now? Don't think, oh, I could see him being a hard worker and having a good career. Is he a hard worker right now? When you set expectations like this, it's always going to leave room for your feelings to get hurt. And the whole time you in the relationship, you're going to be thinking of what it could be, and you're not really going to be paying attention to what it is.
So everybody has been bashing Untitled Chapter for this post. By nature, men are going to cheat. It's literally in our DNA too. Men are here to procreate. That doesn't mean he doesn't love you. It just means he's doing what he's designed to do. Technically, he isn't wrong. We all know that men can have women and not really care. They can have a girlfriend at home, get off, and go about their day. That is literally their nature. Men don't necessarily tie emotions to Now, that doesn't make cheating right at all. If you make a commitment to a woman, you should stick to that. As women, we have to realize that runs the world. And we really are in control of all of this anyway.
That's what's up. Hold up. Let me get that last one back up in here. Right here. There you go.
By nature, men are going to cheat. It's literally in our DNA too. Men are here to procreate. That doesn't mean he doesn't love you. It just means he's doing what he's designed to do. Technically, he isn't wrong. We all know that men can have women and not really care. They can have a girlfriend at home, get off, and go about their day. That is literally their nature. Men don't necessarily tie emotions to Now, that doesn't make cheating right at all. If you make a commitment to a woman, you should stick to that. As women, we have to realize that runs the world. And we really are in control of all of this anyway.
There you go. There you go. It's ridiculous. It's asinine. It's asinine. It's asinine for a woman to think that, I mean, unless it's a dude that's broke, unless it's a dude that's down bad, she can control a man with her box. Unless he's broken down. If he broke, yeah, but other than that, it's asinine to think that. It's asinine to think that she can control a man with her box. She can't. Woman cannot control a man with her box. When you look at Nia Long, right? Let's take a look at her, right? That's somebody we've seen in movies and stuff like that. So, you know, I've never heard anyone say she's unattractive. I mean, she's 50. I don't, you know, I hate when niggas be handing people roses, but I'm just saying, like, I mean, her attractive days are over. She does have a 21-year-old son. She has a son by him, and prior to that, she had a son, and he raised that boy, Udoka. They've been together for 10 years. He's 21, so she had a son, and he has a strong influence, and he's still smashed. Once you hit the 40-year mark, it's pretty much the slaw box. That's over. And if you're dealing with a man who's sexually active, you might as well just accept he's smashing other women. Because he's not going to deal with yours. Yours is just simply, it's maybe once in a while, late at night, he'll roll over. Every blue moon, he'll roll over. Y'all have sex. Other than that, y'all just going to sleep together, share a bed. And then, like for his position, raise the kids. I mean, that you do have to. Look, Nia, no doubt about it. Nia Long has a purpose. She got to raise the son. If you go to Nia Long's Instagram, that little boy is all over it. You go to his Instagram, I'm not going to get it. It's hard. You're going to find a lot of pictures of that little boy. But I'm just saying, you go to hers, he's every other panel, he's on there. He's on there smiling. He's on there eating. He's on there, you know, going to school. He's on there. She's constantly, she basically, you can look and see, she raises the son. I mean, he's the father, but she completely raises that son. And yeah, she serves a purpose. That's a lot better than a housekeeper. That's a lot better than a paid help. By Nia being a part of the man's life, that's great. That's great for the child. They stay at the house. But I don't even think, and I'm not even gonna go out that far and say Nina thought that this man was faithful to her. I don't believe that. I think she knows there's a reason he didn't marry her, and there's a reason men don't marry women. There is a reason. And there's a reason men cheat. Men cheat because they want action from a different woman. Doesn't necessarily mean, it doesn't mean, Nia, that you're bad. It's just that you're not what he wants. Sexually, you're certainly not what he wants. What's up with you, Marvell? From a sexual dynamic, you are not what he wants at all. From a sexual dynamic, no, I mean, and it's shift. The roles shift as you get older. That position within him changes. And the only way it doesn't change if he gets old. If he gets old and he's over the hill, he's washed. Is say if he was 62 and you're 51, maybe you guys will stay on the same lane where he's still attractive to you. But the younger woman, let me see how old this woman is. The little Harvard chick, who's by no means dumb. I don't know how they broke those rules, though. Let me see how old is this woman? Let me see. Okay, let's take a look at her age. She's not young by any means, but let's take a look at her age. Yes, he's 46. So Nia Long's 51 and she's 46. Yeah, see, that'd have been a no for me. That'd have been a no. That'd have been a no for me. I'm looking at her right here. I'm looking at her. Yeah, that's a no for me. Oh, that ain't her. Okay, I thought I was looking at this woman. They showed her body. Yeah, see, she's over here hugging on Jason Tatum. Uh-oh. The female coach is right here with Jason. Yeah, so ain't no telling, bro. Maybe who knows? I mean, maybe she was, who knows? I mean, I don't know. You can believe what you want. I'm looking at 4 women. They said she's only one of the coaches, but they have some other women that's a part of the organization. And who knows? I mean, I don't know their business like that. I mean, they certainly, when you talk about it though, they don't need those women. I mean, like no man should need any of those women for sexual purposes. Now, this was a consensual relationships, but even from that position, I have to agree with the company. You shouldn't, like, if you're looking for a relationship, then you guys can't work for each other. But what's even better is don't pursue personal relationships with staff. Like, you're a very wealthy man. This is a big fucking city. There's plenty of women who would love to get to know you and get to know them. And if you want to have a relationship, have it with them. And the same thing for her. It's not necessary. You shouldn't use the team to get you slaw. You just shouldn't need the team to do that. That's just not, the organization shouldn't have anything. You guys should be, when you come to work, it's a professional organization. Be professional. That's not a hard ask. There's nothing wrong with working with attractive people. You're very attractive to the people who work with you, but you have to control yourself. That's when we start getting into becoming adults, being mature. You have to be very careful with that too, because you can lose a lot. You can work your ass off. You can go out here and work your ass off, and you can achieve, and you can get promoted. You can work your ass off. Heru, what's up with you, bro? You can go out here and work your tail off, man, and get a really good job. Like he's a head coach. But if you're immature, if you make you can't make those bad decisions like that. He should have said, "Hey, man, I can fuck around here and lose my job, smashing this chick at work." Both of them. The first time they do it, you say, "Nah, we can't do this. We can't do this because we both can hurt each other. I lose. I could get fired, and then it could mess you up because you're gonna be up for promotions. You doing wonderful here. They want you here. They want to promote you, and we can't do this." So that was a bad deal right there, bro. Not to mention, see, your personal life in the real world your personal life really don't matter. I mean, even though what happens professionally affects your personal life, they could give a shit about your personal life. They just going to punish you for what you did professionally, and then whatever happens, happens. Oh, let me see. Haru says Western black women don't want men, they want money. Therefore, men have no business marrying women who don't want to be lifelong wives. Well, that was the thing about it, Haru. They're not married. And that's the point I was trying to make. He's not obligated to her at all. So even though he violated company policy. The problem with this relationship, it violates the Boston Celtics fraternization policy. That's the problem. They can be sued. They can be sued if the employee. And that's the same thing with the team. They probably warned the team, like just like the Laker girls. That's probably they probably come out and say, "Hey, listen." They probably they tell those girls, "Hey, listen. You're a part of the NBA. You're a Laker girl. You're probably attracted to a lot of the players. We have no problem with that. But let me tell you something. As long as you're a Laker girl, you can't have a relationship with anybody associated with the Los Angeles Lakers. Anybody. Anybody. They scout for the team. If they come in here and wax this court, if they take the tickets, if they cook the popcorn, the concession stand, you cannot have a relationship with them. If we find out you'll be fired, you got to sign all those forms saying you ain't going to do it so that they'll have when they fire you, won't be able to complain. Can't do it. And what this also is sending a message, because I'm sure this is going on in other places. Let the other people know you can't be doing that, man. You got to be real. You got to be careful with that. You just can't do it like that. But this is the problem with that. This has always been my problem with that. Why would you, if you're a part of the NBA, need to slaw somebody who works for the company? I'm serious. Why? You don't. And even if you did, two grown ass people should know how to navigate those hurdles. If I'm the coach, I got my phone that's not even in my name. I got my trap phone. I got my air card in my phone. I take my phone. I text her on the phone. I got her. I'm using Rodriguez, Pepe Rodriguez. Pepe Rodriguez. That's my name. Meet me at the Red Roof Inn on 45th at 3:00. She hit me back with, yes, I'm going to go down there. Now, what are you talking? How they going to catch me? How they going to catch me? Yeah, burner phone. How they gonna catch me? I mean, it ain't that serious. Hold on, let me tell you something. It ain't that serious, brother. We ain't doing nothing but fucking. It ain't like we selling dope or some shit. I mean, it's not. You really think they care that much? They just saying it can't be public. If it gets public, then they have to punish. It ain't that big a deal, brother. Two grown people having sex. It ain't like it's a goddamn, FBI gonna be down there like it's a goddamn dope deal or some shit. Like I'm selling guns. But it's best that you don't do it though. And if you do it one time. I don't know why you would want to do it more than once. You smash, both people like it, but you also know what you can lose. And you basically, you talk about it and say, well, you can't do this shit no more because I got a wife, I got a kid. I'm in a relationship. She's raising my 10-year-old kid. She lives with me. We've been together. I can't, I could lose my job. God knows what would happen. She finds out, you got your thing. So no, this was stupid, man. This was stupid. There ain't no way around this. This was stupid. This was stupid. This was stupidity. There's so many ways that they could have prevented this, but they didn't, they didn't, and now they got to pay. And that does matter. When you're talking about like a LeBron or something and his marriage, LeBron's been married plus 20 years. Those kids are on their way to the NBA, next year or the next year after that? He wants to still maintain a relationship with his kids. He doesn't want to hurt his kids. They love the mother. They love the father. They got a daughter. If it came out, he's out here smashing, that woman could leave him right there on the spot. What about his little baby? He got a little baby daughter. He won't be, the money thing, man, the lawyers will take care of that. Nobody even worried about that. But what about his daughter? He'll get custody, but he won't be able to watch her grow. What about his sons? How you think they're going to feel about him? He fucked up a great thing, a marriage. Yeah, you got to be really, really careful about that. You just can't just do that. You got to be very careful about that. What's up with you, Donovan? Dopey, what's up with you? Marquis, what's up? Now, all men have to be smart, but all men have to be smart. That's why I've been over here screaming about Puff Daddy and Nick Cannon. I'm like, Young Miami works for you, Puff Daddy. You being so cavalier about her talking about y'all fucking. It's like, that's something, you playing with fire, brother. Because that's still like revolt. They say he owns it. I don't know, man. I don't even care. That's something between the lawyers. I know that. So, I mean, like, but it's almost like sometimes when you watch some people, not now we know Boston Celtics is a professional organization. But you look at Puff Daddy, Nick Cannon, what you guys are not fucking professionals? No, I'm just simply saying why. So the rules don't apply to you guys? You guys walk around and fucking flaunt the rules? I thought you was a businessman, Nick. You out here fucking your employee? Getting her pregnant? That's a wild and out girl. You out here smashing them? Like, you can smash, well, we see you got 12 kids. You can easily smash young women her age, but they can't work for you, my nigga. That's the point. Nah, because I'm saying it's like they send a message like, this shit's serious, man. We have to, as we grow up, become adults, we have to behave like adults. We're not children. But Puffy and Nick act like they're fucking kids. That we're grown people. We're grown adults. We have to conduct ourselves as grown adults. I don't give a damn what you say. Nia Long, you fucked up because instead of you pursuing a husband, a man who would have married you, you wanted to get this coach right here, this Abdullah dude, whoever it's for, Uganda. You fucked with Uganda, and he fucked you over. And ain't no other way to cut that pie. Ain't no other way to cut that pie. You got in your fucking ego, and instead of you accepting you with this bullshit settlement, so here we go with this settlement shit. I didn't want to settle. Well, all right, well, now you single like a motherfucker. And you 51 with your baby mama. You a fucking baby mama. So guess what? You can, Shania Lathan, Regina Hall gets the last laugh. I'm sure you laughed your ass at them knowing they were single. Well, now you a single baby mama. Well, you will with them. You still with them. I don't know how it's going to play out. But in the end, you a fucking single baby mama if you leave them at 51. If I would have been a nigga like me, it been a regular schmegular nigga like me, 9 to 5 nigga like me, yo, hey, what's up? Can I get to know you? I see you on TV. Your movies are great. When can we hook up? Nah, I appreciate it, but nah, what the hell wrong with him? Good Lord, you think I would date him? He ain't got no money. You see how he talked to me? And now you single, bitch. That nigga fucked on you. See what I'm saying? And stuff come back on you. See what I'm saying? All this fucking settlement shit. I ain't mad at my nigga either. I ain't mad. That's what's up, my bro. Do your thing. Do your dirt, nigga. The only thing I don't get it is that chick he don't like no shape on his woman, man. Go look at that chick, man. That chick is thin, bro. And I ain't even talking about skinny fine. I'm talking about go look, man. Go look. No, go look at her. Go look. I'm being for real. Go take a look, bro. Yeah, I don't know, bro. I don't know about that, bro. Yeah, her shape is, man, you can't get more plain Jane than that, bro. And if you cheating, you never take pictures like this, man. Come on. How you gonna take a picture? She did that shit. You know that, right? You know she did that shit. He didn't take. That's her. And women always do. See what I've been trying to tell you guys. That women always do that to you. When you stepping out and you made them a side piece, they always deliberately doing stuff to undermine your game. You could be doing everything right. You got the trap phones. You got the burners. You using fake names. You let her know up front, never put me on social media, never take a picture of me. And one day while y'all just kicking it, and you might have had something to drink and y'all having fun, and that should have slipped your head, click, and she done put you on Instagram. And your wife looking right, when you show up at the door, your wife looking right at that shit. She looking right at that shit. Like, what the hell is this? And you got to explain yourself out of that. Oh, that's just somebody I work with. What, in the car? Y'all working in the car together? We went and got something to eat. Your side piece is going to try to fuck up your marriage because she wants you to marry her. Now it ain't gonna be just obvious, but she gonna keep doing little things. And if she can, she will, she'll troll up her account and she'll drop little hints to throw her off. Especially if she wants you. If she wants you to be the main one, you gotta be real careful with that, man. And this is a little Harvard graduate right here, so yeah, she don't, this little Harvard graduate. Making 400. I can't hate on her. She's 46. She's worth $5 million, 1 to 5 million. She makes $500,000 a year coaching the Boston Celtics. I can't get mad at her, bro. That's a nice little job. Oh, isn't it interesting? They haven't suspended her. I want to see what are they going to do with her? Now they suspended him. Did she get suspended? Ooh, she looking raggedy on this picture, bro. Man. Oh, we don't even know. They said she married. Hold on, let me see. I'm getting the rumor that she married. Okay, wait a minute. Is she? Let me see. Okay. Okay. She's married. God. I didn't know that. I did not know. I thought she was single. This chick's married, and her husband's name is Dan. I think she's married to a white boy. She's a divester. God damn. And they got a daughter. I'm looking at a picture. The daughter obviously is of mixed race. God. God. Let me see. Let me look up her husband. Let me see. Okay, here we go. Says meet the God. It's a brother. No, they're not. It's a brother. She married to a former basketball player. Somebody he played in the French basketball league. Yeah, and they got a daughter, like their daughter gonna play. They got a daughter. Yeah, so both of them got a lot to answer for. Yeah. But I want to know if she's gonna be suspended. Let me see. Yeah, that's no, they suspended the coach. Did they suspend this coach? Let's see. I haven't heard it. I would imagine she will be, but I don't know. Yep, I have no idea. That's interesting that we don't hear anything about that. That the man is punished, and she was just as guilty as he was, and we haven't heard anything about how many games she's going to lose. And she's a married woman with a child. Wow. 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 Look, at the end of the day, when all is said and done, it's we what we're getting is that Nia Long never got a marriage. She's 51. She stayed in the game too late. She should have married a regular dude. There are plenty of men who would have married her. She chose not to. So it's really her fault. I'll just blame her. This whole notion that we need to feel sorry for these women. And let me tell you something, guys. If you feel sorry for Nina, she had that man's baby and he went out and he slaughtered another chick out. And you know, I'm saying going through your life, man. I mean, they don't know you, but I'm saying if you feel sorry, you're a simp. You are a fucking simp. You should feel nothing for this for Nina. She got what she deserved. Because we all know as men, if she wanted a good man, she'd have one. He could be right there. She wouldn't be going through this bullshit right now. She wasn't going through none of this shit. But she chose to mess with this dude. And both of them. Well, she's married. She's worse than he is. She's actually said I do. She's actually married with a child, and she out here getting fucked on. And now he ain't married. One thing, he's not married. Sugar Bomb said Nia's not dating no truck drivers. Why not? Why can't she marry a truck driver? Why can't she marry a truck driver? She should. She should marry a someone who's gonna be there and give a fuck about her. Or she can just lay at a nigga's house and get fucked on until he gets tired of her and puts her ass out. Then she can go live in the truck. She can go live in the fucking truck. That's what she want to do, Nia. He let her stay at the fucking house. There should be no criticism of this brother. He let her, he fucked on her, he got her pregnant, he didn't put her out. He let her stay at the house for the last 10 years. That's very generous. He's not married to her. If anybody's to blame, it's the woman, because she's the one who's actually married. He's single. No matter how you look at that, he's a single man. He did absolutely nothing wrong. And I'm looking, Boston punishes him. What about her? I haven't seen nothing about her. And she's the actual married person. He's not married. She can't divorce him. She's not married to him. She can't divorce him. She's not married to him. Why can't he have other women? At the end of the day, let that man eat, keep raising his kid, and just accept it's not in the cards for you. Hey, you got 2 kids. How many more do you need, Neil? You got 2 kids. You got a lot of pipe and 2 kids out of the deal. What you got to complain about? You never got married, but you got it piped out quite a bit. And you got 2 kids to show for it. You got a 21-year-old kid and now this 10-year-old boy. And you don't have to sleep in the fucking truck. You got bathrooms. You got access to a bathroom, access to an oven, access to laundry. You get to live in the house. If that man was a mean guy, he puts you out, and he gonna do that to his kid. You guys have to go back to living in the goddamn truck. And I know you don't want to do that. Most of it, 67 games. $67 games. I hope not, for his sake. I just saw that her husband. He don't look like he's in the greatest. He looks like an ex-player. He's got the gut. He's got the gut. Like he ran ball in a minute, bro. Look, it's been a minute since he ran ball. For his sake, I hope he don't say nothing to Uganda. Udoka. I hope he don't. And this story, man, so many of these women, and some of you guys it happens to, but so many of these women overplay their hand. They sit back and they overplay their fucking hand within these relationships, and they really think things are gonna get better. They just really think things are gonna get better. They really think they can get these men. They'll hang on and hang on and hang around. And these dudes ain't gonna marry you. If a dude gonna marry you, it's gonna happen within the first, I'd say, year and a half, if not sooner. But if a man's gonna marry you, it might take him about a year and a half, about 18 months. And only reason I'm saying that, it might take him a year to feel comfortable, get to know you, understand you, you know him. And then after that, there ain't a whole lot more to figure out. If he's a marrying type, you'll be married within the next 6 months. I know people who get married within 2 months. I know dudes who don't. I know a guy, he's on his fourth wife. All his wives came out of the church, all of them. Every wife he's ever had was out of the church. The very minute he got a divorce, within 3 weeks, he was dating. Within 2 months, he was married. All of them sang in the choir. He sings in the choir. He sings in the choir. All his wives came from the choir. If not from his church, another church. They're all gospel singers. This guy, that's what I'm saying. He's always been married. He's never been, since he's been an adult, he's probably 31, 32. He's never been single. And then he figured if it don't work out, he just get a divorce. But he's always been married. And he can sing, right? He ain't no play on the radio, but gospel sing, he's good. So he can go to Middle Baptist. Then he can go Tuesday night to Mount Olive. And go in there and sing. He can go to choir practice at greater love, greater gospel. He can go choir practice, and if his intention is to find a wife, he can go choir practice at that church, and for like 2 or 3 weeks, you won't see him at the church. He'll be at that other church. He'll be singing the choir. They gotta go choir practice. That's how you get to know him. He's singing in the choir, and they gotta go choir practice. He go choir practice. He loves the Lord. He'll talk scriptures. It's very, for him, he's like, that's what he does. He goes, he told me. I was like, man, damn, how you get married so quick, man? I said, you just got divorced. Yeah, man. He said, I can't live my life single like that. He said, I don't see how a man could be single. He said, I've always been married. He said, he's told me to go to the church, man. He said, go in there. He go to choir practice. He sit down. He get to know him. They get to know him. They've never met him. He talked to him. He know the Bible. He can talk scriptures with him. And that's so, he talked to him, and next thing you know, he'd be like, he going on a date with him. He let him know, hey, I'm divorced, and I don't play around. I'm not the type of guy who wants to just, have sex with someone and not call them back. He's like, if I have it, it's got to be coveted by God, and they get married. And those women feel the same way. And he's like his fourth wife. He's 32. It's on his fourth wife. Put that church robe on, bro. He be out there. Relax. He can get relaxed. Yeah, relax is. He can get relaxed. He can come in there singing, and God, I like, he go in there, he sing, ah, ah, ah. How you doing? My name's Greg. Yeah, you have a wonderful choir right here. I really enjoy choir practice. Who are you? In the church, brother, they open books, bro. All of them. Who are you? Oh, I'm so and so. Oh, I'm divorced. I got married when I was 18. I got married. We had one kid, and I guess it just didn't work out. I'm 20. I'm 24 now, and I haven't been with a man since my husband. I don't believe in that, and I'm just praying to God that God will bring, bruh, bruh, bruh. That's what he does. They're gonna know you with the shits. When they hit you with a scripture, Ephesians 14, and you say the first bars, the first 5 bars of the City Girls rap, they're gonna know you don't know the Bible. So what the fuck was that? City Girls? Hey, you don't know the Bible. You don't know the Bible. Brownie, don't nobody sing no damn Carl Thomas. He don't even sing that. I just saw, just so you know, Brownie, I found out 2 days ago, The Shy, the series, The Shy, the CHI, they have a group called The Shy. It's Carl Thomas, it's David Hollister, it's what is his name? Donnell Jones. Donnell Jones, David Hollister, Carl Thomas. Damn, and somebody else. It's somebody else. And they put an album together. No, they put that R&B, you know what I'm saying, that old school R&B. They put that old school R&B. It's all together. No, it's called The Shy. If you're interested, it's on YouTube. Look up. It's called The Shy. It's a group. It's David Hollister, Donnell Jones. Damn, I forgot the other guy. No, I just said his name. Carl Thomas is one of them. Yeah, no, for real. For real. I mean, I know you guys don't watch The Shy, but no, The Shy. It's 4 of them. They put music out. I didn't know it. They have a whole album out. They have an entire album, that group or whatever quartet. They have an entire R&B album out. Well, you know about it now. So you didn't know, now you know. I think you can go on YouTube. I think you can basically download it. It don't cost nothing. You can download the whole fucking album. I think all the songs are on YouTube. They got maybe one video, but all the music from that group is on YouTube. They old though. Brownie, be careful what you wish for, because they old over there. There are a lot of gray beards over there. They old, they grown, them some grown ass men now, Brownie. Them some uncles. David Hollis, as we speak, is a pastor, and he's been a pastor, I don't know how long, but he is a pastor right now. Now, don't have me go say nothing about David now. Don't do that to me, man. I like David Hollister. Don't do that to me. Somebody in the chat put simp. Don't do that, man. He's a one woman man, you know. Nah, he's cool, man. That ain't for everybody though, man. But if you know he's a pastor and a spiritual man, then but it's good music though. I actually like that song though. Wow, 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 wow. That's one of my joints there. I like Girl, I Gotta Go, though. I like that. That's where my weed at? I'm gonna get my weed. Now, if I play that song, I gotta have a blunt though. My Girl, I Gotta Go, that's my joint there. You said things would change, but girl, things start still the same. Girl, I gotta go. That's the shit there. Don't do it. I gotta go get my blunt. Don't. Nah, I mean it's cool, but not really. But nah, I like that song, and that's a good song though. It's slept on a lot. I don't know why. That's a good song. That to me, that's one of his best songs. Sisterhood didn't like it because on there he was putting his foot down. He was kicking her out the house. They like that one woman man bullshit where he's all beta male and stuff like that. Well, Nia Long, 51, 10-year-old kid that's got to be raised. So she got to make it to 60. And I'm being for real. She wants that kid to be able to take care of himself. She's single. She's not married. And I'm sure she does. I know she does. She's going to be a mother for 10 years. And see, this is what I'm saying. You guys got to realize, by her being a mother, she got to feed that. I think it's a boy. She got to feed that boy. She got to get her ass up and feed. He need his food. He got to get ready for school. Guess what? He coming home. She got to have his food ready. Guess what? She got to have it, all his things, whether he need his battery, his charger charged up, he's got to have a healthy life so he can mature. She got to provide, bro. She can't sit on her ass now. She can't just do her nails and do nothing. She got to take care of that boy. So for the next 10 years, she's booked. She got to take care of her son. I'd say, let's be for real, next 5. Because by that time, he'll probably be into football or basketball. And when your kid can get into sports, the coaches will, a lot of that stuff that you used to do. And then as kids, they hit 15. When kids hit 13, 14, they don't even want to deal with you. And you know how they when they be hit around 13, 14, they don't even want to talk to you, because you know what kids become. And then around 15, especially if you're around other 15-year-old kids and he's playing football, you become a dad or a mother to them. You're a distant figure. That friendship shit, that stuff doesn't exist. You become distant. And they don't want you to know what they do. They just want to come home, eat, go upstairs. They don't even want to talk to you. Yeah, and that's what she might be facing. So I hope she's ready for that, because that boy, he might feel sorry for you that you're single, but when he hit around 15, 16, 17, 18, then shit, probably 19, he getting the fuck up out of there. He finna go out at 19, he finna go get his fuck on. So he ain't gonna have no time for you. You gonna be sitting around at 59, he finna go get his fuck on. He finna go hang out with his dad. You be like, why you wanna hang out with your daddy? I raised you. Yeah, Mom, I know, but I'm finna go get my fuck on. Dad with the Celtics. He knows some bitches. And damn. He finna get that slaw. She might hear him on the phone, Hey, Dad. Yeah, Dad, would you want Jason Tatum? I can have one of his throwaways. Yeah, he say he got 2 throwaways. He said there's some Martha Whites. Martha Whites? What's that, Dad? Snow bunnies. Snow bunnies? But they the right type of bunny. They're the Brotherhood bunnies. Brotherhood Snow. Brotherhood Snow? Yeah. I got one of them all lined up for you. I'm gonna come through there and tell your mom you're gonna hang out with your dad for the weekend. You got Brotherhood Snow. Yeah, Dad. Yeah, that's gonna happen. That motherfucker up out of there, bro. Dad's got me a Brotherhood Snow. You can see Nia's face, from the movies. She look at him and say, huh? Dad's got me a Brotherhood. Jason Tatum's throwaways, one of his unwanted fans, one of his fans. What do you mean? Jason Tatum, one of the fans. Yeah, he doesn't want her. He said, I can have her. She's a Brotherhood Snow. What? She'll get in the way. She gonna start hating there. That's what he gonna get that call from her. He gonna look at the phone. Nia. Woo, woo. That's when you take the call. So that's a grown ass man. We're talking about that boy's 17 years old. That boy's 18 years old. He's 18 years old. He's with his daddy. We finna do men things. We finna do what men do. Yet stay out of it. He's with his father. We're finna do some men things. Yeah, I got him a Brotherhood Snow. What's wrong with that? A white girl that's been run through by A lot of black guys? Yeah, exactly. What's your complaint? Can't complain about that. You can't complain about that, bro. Motherfucker just getting his fuck on. Getting his slaw on. Marvel, he want him a brotherhood snow. Y'all niggas don't be up here capping. Y'all seen them. They all up in the hood. You know the ones with the purple hair. You know the ones that be trying to twerk. You know the ones that be right up there with them sisters, running with them sisters, getting smashed. Train, all that shit, just getting hit up. A brotherhood snow. Golden Child said he got 2 of them. Damn. Nah, man, you see him. We can go on Instagram. You see him all the time, man. You know what? That chick who had put that stupid TikTok out where she stuck her tongue out. Period. You know that stupid period. You know what I'm talking about. That's a brotherhood snow. I gotta go find that thing, man. I thought I downloaded it. Hold up, real quick. Let me go look at this. Brotherhood Snow. Man, I ain't gonna be able to. I be trying to find it. I'm looking around right now for it. Yeah, and I don't want to hear that song. I know. Let me go look over here real quick. Ugh. Now we do have a full lineup. We're not talking about this for football game. We're not talking about this. We do have a full lineup though tonight. So I hope you guys take time out. If you're gonna throw some money at them, take time out. Do your research. You don't want to wipe out. We got a weekend coming up. We got a Friday coming up. You don't want to wipe out. Now you want to take your time. Don't just throw nothing out there and lose your bread. Yeah, I'd have to go find it, man. Damn. You know what? I'm not. I don't have it. I don't have it. We're gonna drop the join link. See who wants to come up. Do you think that a woman? Do you think that this man owes Nia some monogamy? Other than the fact that they have a kid together, she's been by his side for 10 years. Do you think that maybe he should have shut it down? And actually, if you think about it, had he done that, he wouldn't be in the trouble he's in now. I'm just saying, you want to be for real? If he would have just done that, technically he wouldn't be going through what he's going through. So you can make that point, but still, if he wants his sexual freedom, he can have it. And this is where women have to understand their worth and their value. If you really want that man, stand by his side. If you really want that man, stay by his side. That's still your man. He might give the dick away, but that don't mean he's not your man. Too many of y'all are so focused on the pipe, it don't make sense. Y'all want the pipe. Why you want the man or you want the pipe? What's more important to you? And that's some selfish shit. If you care who your man slaw, you a selfish bitch. Point blank. And I'm not gonna say that again, but I'm just saying I don't want to use the foul word. I'm just saying that's just a woman who's selfish. Let that man. The pipe went a couple other places, not necessarily where you want to go. But did he come home? He came home. All right. What are you complaining about? You got the man. Donovan, he said, Saheem, I don't trick, I don't spit in the wind. The other one's supposed to be, you started off with, I don't pull on Superman's cape. Donovan, that's how you say that. You say, there's three things I don't do. At one, I don't pull on Superman's cape. Two, I don't spit in the wind. And three, I don't trick. And you always say it real loud. You see a dude, you see a sucker. If you see a chick, she real fine and shit, real fine, and you see an old sucker dude that's spitting his grip, you always you tell your boy, hey man, you know what? And he'll be listening, huh? It's three things I don't do, my nigga. Check it out. So then they hear you, right? She hear you, he hear you. But you talking to your boys. Three things I don't do, my nigga. I don't pull on Superman's cape. I don't spit in the wind. And I don't trick. And that dude gonna turn around, look you right in your motherfucking face. Now, that's on you. How you handle it, that's your business. But I'm gonna be for real. That's a hater though. That's if you on some hating shit. That is hating shit. Let that man live though. Let that man live. You hating if you do that. He said it. He said it to the room, nigga. He said it to me. Now he said it to the room. Fuck that nigga. He went home with a dry dick. And he went home with a dry dick, nigga. The nigga was hating and he was trying to knock me off the square. I left with the bitch. That nigga left with a dry dick. That nigga had a sausage biscuit and he played with himself that motherfucking night, nigga. So who won? In the end, who won? In the end, who won? I won. Fuck out of here. I got that all wrong up here. Hold up. Not paying attention to what I'm doing. I won that motherfucker, nigga. Man, out here, bro, where I'm at, bro, it's real niggas out here, bro. They gonna come at you, bro. If you with a bad bitch, niggas gonna say something, bro. That's what I'm saying. They ain't gonna just sit there. You will be tested. That's what I'm saying. I mean, like, it don't mean you gonna fail the test. What I'm saying, you're gonna be tested out here. You get a little something thick and cute, pretty little thing, somebody gonna say something to you about it. We got the join link posted, man. Pull on up. You think Nia need to get on up? You think Nia need to say, hey, bruh, I'm 51. I gave you 10 years and a son. You lied to me or you stabbed me in the back, or she needs to go ahead and just stay there and wait this shit out. And just accept the fact he gonna be, that's what's gonna happen. Then she 51. So what's the point in leaving him? What's out there for you, babe? Ain't nothing out there for you. What else can she do? I mean, where is she gonna go? Where is she gonna go? I don't remember the mall story, Sugar Bomb. I have no idea what you're talking about. That's got nothing to do with my topic either. I don't know. You up at tell the mall story. I don't know what you're talking about, babe. You said Nia needs to just hold that L. Yeah. You're right. You got to blame Nia for that because if it was good box, he stayed at the house. Good box will keep a man interested and keep a man home. A good box. Bad box, he's gonna go find what he needs somewhere else. And as much as Nina don't want to believe it, it's your fault, babe. You got bad box. I know she don't want to believe it though. That box done lost that box done lost its grip. Somebody said you could put your billfold and she wouldn't even know you got it. What? Brother, don't be talking about Nia Long. I like Nia Long. Don't be saying that about her like that. You could put your billfold in there and she wouldn't even, you could hide your billfold in her box and she don't even know it's a billfold, bro. Credit cards, money, license. And she don't know it's how she not gonna know it's there. How would she not know? That defies logic, bro. Is she gonna use the bathroom? In order for her to use the bathroom, she's gonna know she's got a billfold that you tucked your billfold in her box. You got it in there. She's gonna know it when she goes to use the bathroom. And she brings it back to you and lays it on the couch and say, I found your billfold. What are you gonna do? Stick it back in there? And say, I know where I put it, just leave it there. A bag of pennies. Is that where you put your pennies, Donovan? You put your loose change in your girl's box, like a coin, like what is it, a piggy bank? Just take loose change and just slide it in there. Man, good box is good box though. Nigga beat the box one time and thinks he owes it. Not what you mean by that, Sugar Bum? Owns it. Oh. Well, he beat it more. Well, believe me, he beat it more than one time. He beat that thing a bunch of times. 10-year relationship. Most marriages don't even last 10 years. If a woman lives with you for 10 years, that's longer than a marriage. That's way. I think most marriages average out about 4.5 years. Marriages. A woman lives in your she got a key. Her mail comes there. She lives there for 10 years. The same household. That's longer than a marriage. What a lot of women got to understand, and they don't want to understand it, is that the box really don't have that much value, and when it gets old, it has no value. And a lot of guys, they're just not living by those rules. They're living. They're not going to allow nobody to regulate them, and they're not going to live in a way. They're not going to hold. They're not going to live that way. That's what I'm saying. They're going to live their best life. And that's what he's done. That's what he's doing. And that's what he should do. That's what he needs to do. Why can't he have other slaw? If he wants other slaw, why can't he have it? Donovan said, I came across an older brother. He been married for 28 years. He got a hunchback. He got a fucked up back, bald patches, and arthritis. Yeah, it'll do that. It'll do that. It has its pluses and its minuses, man. Some people will tell you that they, like some people say they rather just get a nurse. They said they'll work and they have enough money where they'll just get a nurse. And you can pay a nurse. And even if you like say you guys on Medicare or something, even if you are on that, I think it's I don't know. I think it's like Part D or something. It's like if you pay, you guys got to sit down with them, but it's like C or D or something. My uncle was in a car wreck and he went to the hospital and he had to do rehabilitation. And they told him, well, you don't have D. He had like the A. They said, we'll do this. But he said, if you had D, we would send the attendant to your home. They said if you have the appropriate insurance, right? If you have it, and most people don't, but he said if you have it, we'll send like all your meds, all of that. They bring it to you, everything. In fact, you can get a hospital bed. If you got to stay, say you got to be in, say you have an injury, you got to be in down for say 2 weeks. Your insurance, they'll bring it out to the house. They'll set it all up. If they have to, they'll go in there. They'll get like the electrical thing. They'll go in there. That's all that's paid for. They'll go in there. They'll install that. They'll put a monitor in there. They'll teach your wife, your girlfriend, or whatever, your kids how to do the monitor. That thing, all that stuff will be just like in the hospital. It'll be right there in your house. And they'll have the personnel come in there. They'll have all your meals will come, all of that. Because you got all of you got all the insurance. All your meals come, all of it. Everything you need. Baths, whatever you need, it's paid for. If you need it, it's paid for. All of it. But you got to have the insurance. Now, if you don't have it, you can only have to go to the hospital. You got to go inside the hospital. And even on that, you got to be careful with that because a lot of that, it's hard to even get a bed in the hospital. It's all types of stuff with that. The hospital has a person who is there to assign the rooms or beds. The insurance company, right, whichever one, has a person who's there to deny it. They got a person that rides around, goes up, checks everything, and they'll deny it. They'll say, well, this person right here, we're looking at their symptoms. This person can go home. Why are they still here? This is not critical. Why are they still here? Next thing you know, they'll say get you out. I say people, man, I've seen crazy shit, bro. That's what I'm saying. I've seen people get kicked out of hospital. I've seen people show up at a hospital. Motherfuckers showed up at a hospital with a gunshot wound. They stabilized them. And right from the ER room, he didn't even go to intensive care. They took him down from the surgery, put him on this little small, it's like a red ambulance. You got to see it, man. It like I've never seen one before. It's like a little small joint. They came up, got that man. It was a brother. That man didn't have no insurance. They fucking pulled that bullet out of him, patched him up. That little red ambulance, it came and got him. They took that motherfucker to the city. It's a city with the city hospital, what they call it? The charity hospital. I think it's a charity hospital or whatever. Well, it's all volunteers, man. It's all volunteer. Brother, you do not want to go. That's a fucking brother. You don't want to go there. Ain't nobody there. It's all students, man. They sent that motherfucker straight to the charity hospital, bro. All of it's students. Ain't nobody got no certification. Nigga, I could go to, you know what? I could show up there tomorrow. They'll put some gloves and a mask on me. They be like, he needs open heart surgery. I'd be like, well, I've never done it. Don't worry about it. You just do your best. Yeah, bro, you don't want to go in there, bro. Yeah, they sent that dude there. I was like, damn. All that shit is students. Medical students. Motherfucker, you can wash out of med school, bro. Just because you start don't mean you're going to finish. He needs brain surgery. They sitting up there cracking that man's skull open like a walnut. And then they tell you got to go in there and remove the frontal lobe and cut into the back. Bro, no, I'm just saying all them students. All of those are students, man. They are not doctors. Yeah, you don't want to do it. See, if people knew that, they'll go ahead and get the insurance because if they knew the alternative, see, they don't know the alternative. They think, well, the state going to take care of me, man. Fuck this insurance shit. The state going to take care of me. Then they find out. No, they're not. No, they're not. They are not going to. No, they're not. They're going to stabilize you in that little ambulance. It's red. It's going to take you to the little charity hospital and drop you off. And then you can be down there with all them student doctors, all them volunteers. Surgery is there are no guarantees with a surgery. You can flip, you can go critical, you flip and go critical. And then the only people who can try to put you back is a bunch of students, man. They lose a lot of people, man. But that's what I'm saying. People really think that you can get the best care and you broke. You can't. You're going to get no care. I know a nigga, he got caught. They threw him out of truck. He fucked his arm up. He called himself trapping. He was selling niggas, he was flogging. He was selling niggas babbage and shit, fake shit. They caught the nigga. They made him get out the car. They caught him and they put him in the car and he was driving it. They threw him out the truck. They didn't kill him. And they fucked his arm up. Arm was all skint and just fucked up and broke. So they took him to the regular hospital and they put it back together. They stitched him up, put him in a little sling. And he thought he was gonna be there for a couple of days, right? They dismissed that motherfucker. He couldn't believe that shit. He was in there complaining. That nigga got threw out of a truck at about 9 o'clock. Everybody in the hood saw him. The ambulance showed up. They put him in the car. About 3 o'clock that day, that nigga was right there with a dope bag and a sling. He had the dope in his sling. He had a sling. And he was complaining, telling me, man, I tried to stay there. They wouldn't even let me stay there, man, till my insurance fucked up. This shit wrong, man. They kicked me out of there. They put my arm together and kicked me out the hospital, told me I can leave. I said, damn. I said, I didn't know they were doing it. Yeah, I didn't know he was getting down. That's how they getting down, though. He thought he was going to. Now, hold up. This dude was fighting. No, I'm being for real. He was fighting to stay and eat hospital food. Who's had hospital food? He was fighting to eat hospital food for about 3 days. That's what he said. He wanted to be there about 3 days. He said he wanted to be up in there for about 3 days, and then he's going to be ready to come on home, and do what he got to do. For that nasty, that food is horrific, brother. No, it's not, Tro. Well, yours was, but nah. Free clinic, yeah, that's what. I've never had the free clinic stuff, but I can imagine that got to be horrible. He was fighting for that. Yeah, hospital food, man. That's some. If you want to lose some weight, bro, go to go to the hospital, brother. That's what the nurse. What we did was that food was so terrible. They have ham sandwiches and what is that? And oatmeal cookies. You can, if you know the nurses, they'll give you. They'll go and get the. They have like access to the commissary. The nurses do, and they can go downstairs. They can go into the kitchen, and they can go get like 50 turkey cheeses, oatmeal cookies, and they can bring them back. And if you know them, they'll throw you about 10 of them joints, bunch of cookies, and you ain't got to eat the food. That stuff they send you, you can send that shit right back, man. That stuff's bad. I mean, that shit is beyond. That shit is close. It's not even edible, man. I don't even think you can eat that. That's some bad food, bro. That shit's bad. That shit is bad, bro. That whatever they had, like the breakfast sausage, it's like it's a mystery meat, but it's like some Civil War shit. I mean, it's like some sausages from the Civil War. I mean, it's some 1800s been frozen and shit or whatever, been in somebody's warehouse for a minute. It's got its own taste too. Like you never taste it unless either you go to jail or how. It's like the type of food that it's like mass food or some horse meat. Probably is horse meat. I've never like in the real world had that whatever they call it, a sausage. That thing is so bad, man. And you know what? Another thing, the hospitals, they on the insurance, they charge your insurance, right? So they serve you, but then they charge the insurance like $25, $30. But man, you can't tell me that shit don't total out to at least $2. $2 worth. Man, that stuff is not good, man. That shit can't be more than $2. It's made from powder. It probably is, man. It's like all of that shit's bad, man. All of it's bad. Not none of. I mean, all of that shit is bad. It's horrible. And if you know, like I said, if you know the nurses, they'll bring you that. You can have those sandwiches and shit. It's all wrapped up. Cookies and shit. Just fuck with them. The sandwich, you put a little mayonnaise on them, turkey cheese. You can survive off of that. And eventually, one of like a dinner or something that should be worth. You can sort of eat. You can sort of deal with the dinner. But dude was standing out there. That dude was standing at. That nigga had a sling. He had that blue hospital sling on. That nigga had bandage on his arm where he got threw out the car. He had a blue hospital sling on his neck. He was standing there screaming about how he wanted to stay there for 3 days, but they kicked him out. And he had about $100 worth of dope shoved in his sling. And when niggas was pulling up, he was serving out of his sling. He was like pulling out a half an ounce. He was dropping that out like out of his hospital sling. I was like, this dude, right? I was like, this dude was a trip, bro. He sold some niggas some I don't know what he sold, but anyhow, it wasn't real. So they came back, put a gun on him, made him get in the truck. They said, get in the car. They pulled the gun on him and said, get in the car. He got in. They made him give up the money. It was like, give me all the money. He was like, well, I'm just gonna give you what you gave me, man. I know I lied, I fucked you. He said, no, give me everything you got. He robbed the nigga. Then he said, I'll just shoot your ass, but I'm gonna give you a choice. Get out my car. Get out my truck, right? And he was like, all right, stop. He said, I'm not stopping. Get out my fucking truck or I'm gonna shoot your ass. So the nigga jumped out the truck in the street. It fucked his arm up. And the dude kept driving. No, that's what happened. And he went there. He thought he was gonna be in the hospital for about 3 days. Nah. You guys have you guys been to the hospital recently? The hospital is not what you think it is. Especially after this COVID, man, they only gone. Well, first of all, even if you got insurance, but if you ain't got no insurance, man, they know they only gonna they're gonna put you together and you gone, bro. That shit about you gonna wake up in a nice room with a TV and a nursing assistant and you know and your pretty wife sitting down there. No, if you ain't got no insurance, you ain't. You're gonna be down at that city hospital, bro, catching holy hell, withering in pain, and asking that fucking assistant student to try to fucking help you because they don't know what they're doing. I'm glad it worked out for you, Marquise. I'm glad it worked out for you, but it don't work out. Well, I wasn't in Memphis when I was in the hospital, but I know what you're saying. I wasn't in Memphis. Now she had his baby. She's 51. She's single. She's been with him for over 10 years. He just messed up his money, smashing other chicks. She messed her marriage up. And she didn't even get punished by the Celtics, but he messed his money up. He ain't married. But at the end of the day, why can't that man have other women? Like, damn, just leave that man, let him live. But Nia Long is the typical face of the sisterhood. This is what you're going to get: old and old and dry. Some people would suggest old and bi, but old and dry. A old, dry, over the hill, washed up chick. Nia Long. There you go. This is the sisterhood, bro. Crusty and old. Hit my likes, man. Like me up. Get my likes up. Well, yeah. Well, that's basically what she did. Nia Long is a classic example of wasting her youth on a guy who don't give a damn about her. And we say this stuff, we sniggle about it, we giggle about it, but this shit is right there in your face. Nia Long is a classic example of a woman who could find a man if that's what she wanted, wasting her life on a dude that don't give a shit about it. Don't give nothing. He don't give a damn about her. And she'll cry and she'll say men are fucked up, but no, he's fucked up. And she's right there with Regina Hall, Sanaa Lathan, Ashanti. They want to deal with men who don't want to deal with them. And when you do that, you're gonna get fucked over. You can look as crazy. You can read it's 10 Bibles. You can read 10 Bibles, nothing's going to change that. I don't even know if Nina's even online. I don't I don't know. I don't keep up with her, but hanging around, if you're a woman hanging around a dude, moving in with a dude, hoping he'll marry you is a waste of time. That don't mean he's going to marry you. That does not mean that man is going to marry you. Just because you hang out with him, that don't mean he's going to marry you. Hanging around, hoping a nigga gonna marry you, that's a waste of time. And like I said, she's a classic example of this is how it goes. You get old, you lose whatever leverage you have. You come to realization he never wanted to fuck with you to begin with. And this is where you wind up. Sister Slaw. There you go, troll. You wind up Sister Slaw. Where we at, man? We got the join link up in here. Did the niggas get the niggas bitch up? I'm trying to tell niggas they think I be playing. I'm a real nigga, man. They keep playing with me, bro, and they get their little feelings hurt. I don't do. I'm not. You look coming over here, bro. We talk real shit over here. We not little boy. We not little boys. We not children. We don't act like we in the 5th grade. I know. I know. Niggas act like they in the 5th grade and they little kids and stuff. And they, you know what? I see why these bitches won't fuck these niggas. I see why these niggas can't get no pussy from these bitches because look at how these niggas act like they kids, bro. They don't act like men. They don't act like men, act like children. Oh, blah. Now they don't act like men, bro. They act like kids, bro. And that's what I'm saying. They want somebody to they want to be children, man. They don't want to be men. And they want to pay for pussy too. They nigga buy your pussy, nigga. I don't know what you want. I'm not trying to stop. They want me to co-sign it though. No, you can't get a bitch to fuck with you. No, say that. Unless you give a grip, nigga. I don't have to get none of these hoes on money, nigga. I don't have to go overseas. I don't do none of that shit. I've been overseas longer than most of these niggas. Most of these niggas ain't never been nowhere. I actually been out of the country. The only time these niggas been somewhere is when they got locked up. When them folks came and sent them niggas to jail. Nigga, I ain't been to jail. There you go, troll. Look at that. Little troll telling them that. We sucker free. That's how we gonna keep it over here, though. We good. We gonna keep it sucker free, nigga. She probably did. She probably did. He kept turning her down. She probably did ask. Just kept turning them down. So that's all right. Who knows? You know, at the end of the day, she just like her friends. She just like all the other women. They ain't got no man. So Shania, Latham, all of them, she just like them. When the dust settled, she wound up just like them. No motherfucking man. She might be withholding the slaw. Why is she hanging around? They're not married. I wouldn't put it past her. We need some new people, man. I wish we can get some new women up here, man. We need some new blood up here, bro. We need some new energy up here, bro. That's what we need. We can close the chapter of the other shit, bro, and just start a new chapter. I got you, bro. Sure. At the end of the day, bro, at the end of the day, at the end of the day, she had his baby. She waited 10 years. And she did her things. I got you, bro. Now, you know what, Negro, I'm straight. I'm straight, man. I'm gonna let it be what it is, bro. I like the truth, bro. Let the truth be the truth, brother. Brownie said she gonna get her Max book. I got you, babe. We good. We good over here. There you go. Why don't you go over there and recruit them, man? We need new people over here, man. We need good people, good conversations over here. That's what we need over here. Good people, good conversations. We don't need thirsty niggas who can't get no. See, what they want me to do is be a thirsty nigga, hate women, be a simp, that's all right, bro. I that's just not my game. That's not me. That's not me, bro. It'll never be me. It's funny when I think about it. I'm gonna be me, man. Well, he's smart. He's smart, and he should do. He's smart. But on some real shit though, niggas gotta work. I stream all the time, man. This is, it is what it is, man. We Gucci over here. We Gucci. I appreciate you though, American Negro. I got you, bro. I'm listening to you though, but I appreciate you, man. We trying to see if anybody want to come up, man. Y'all want to come up because we're gonna have to close it if we can't. If you don't, we're gonna shut it down. Do your thing, man. Look, I appreciate my chat, everybody here. I appreciate you guys. It's what it is, man. But we go all the time, so it's gonna be situations like this because I'll probably come back on in an hour or two, so with another topic or whatever. I'm gonna keep going. The real the I mean it's cool. This space is what it is. Everything cool, man. They gonna do what they do. I'm gonna do what I do. But I don't hate women, and they want me to hate women. I fuck women. I fuck women. I don't hate women. Why the fuck would I want to talk to a nigga who hates women? So I'm supposed to put a nigga up here who hates women? What we gonna talk about? How women gotta listen to him? They ain't gonna listen to him. I'm supposed to sit up here with a nigga who hates women. And women gotta listen to me because they gotta do what I tell them to do. Nigga, there ain't no bitch gonna listen to you, nigga. Take your thirsty ass down to the docks and buy you some fucking $20 box. Like you been doing. The fuck you mean, bitch gotta listen? Ain't no bitch in her right mind would listen to these. These niggas ain't got no game, bro. I be listening to them, they got no game. And when I start getting on, they get upset. And that's why they fucked up in the game. That's why they run around here whining about bitches. But it ain't even like that though, man. I'm gonna keep streaming because that's what I do. And like I said, the shit don't stop. See, niggas do not listen to me. It don't stop till the casket drop, my nigga. Remember that. If you ain't got your shit together, if you ain't got your shit together, you don't even need to be trying to fuck with no bitch. That's just some real shit right there. You ain't got your shit together, you trying to fuck with a bitch? What bitch gonna fuck with you? What's up with you, Playboy? Hold up, here we go. Hold up. We still up, man. We're gonna keep it moving over here, bro. We're gonna keep it going. Here we go.
If you want a boyfriend, just say that. First of all, we gotta give up the booty, give you the double hand super soaking Gawk 3000 in my house, eating up all my food, using my car while I'm at work all day, but you getting mad because I'm asking you to pay for my nails? Come on now. If you broke, just say. Being single is boring. Being in a relationship can be difficult. Being a hoe is risky. So, like, what should I do? What should I do? Because, child, I don't know if I should just, you know what I mean?
I hate when women try to shade the next woman that ain't married because they married. Honey, what you do to keep your man and your husband, I ain't doing. You can't cheat on me. You can't have babies outside of the marriage. You can't be broke. You can't beat on me, honey. You can't disrespect me. You can't treat me like I'm low to the earth. You can't do me like that. So that's why I don't got no man. I can keep a man, but what type of man is we keeping, honey? Y'all like to talk about y'all can keep a man and who ain't got no man. You don't know what the next bitch dealing with to have a man, honey. I know I could keep a man, but I don't keep trash. I throw it away.
So, what did we learn today? If a man wants to cheat, he's gonna cheat. A man cheating on a woman, on use a woman, we're just going to use this case, you know what I'm talking about. If he wants to cheat on a woman, he's just going to cheat on her. It has nothing to do with how she looks, so we could let go of the whole, oh, well, it doesn't matter how hot you are, you're going to, I thought we already knew that. Thought we already covered that. This is nothing new. We know this. Now, this simply has to do with that man's character. It's a character flaw, you know, something that he needs to work on.
I've lost all hope. At this point, God could come swoop me. Because are you gaslight? What? Why are y'all like this? Why? And it's only getting worse. It's only.
Coach, how do I know he's cheating on me? Give me the signs. Okay, let's start. First thing, listen, these are not absolute. So if you see a behavior, you just want to say, okay, take it in context, and I want to investigate and see, look further. But I'm going to give you the signs. Number one, suspicious phone behavior. If every time he's going to the bathroom, he's taking his phone with him. If he's got to take a dump, he got to take his phone with him. Okay. All right. Every time you're around, he's got to turn the phone over or turn the phone off. Could be cheating on you. Number two, secretive relationships. People that you don't know about. He tells you, oh, that's just such and such from work, or that's such and such, but you don't know about these people and you're in a relationship with them. Number three, he's not as intimate as he used to be. Y'all used to do it like rabbits, but you don't anymore. Number four, sudden changes in his appearance. He wants to be buff all of a sudden. Doesn't mean that he's cheating. Just means that, okay, he's wearing nice clothes. He used to be sweats and all of that. And now all of a sudden, he wants to get his haircut every week. Never shows pics of you on social media. Never talks about you. Never wants to mention you. That means you're being hidden for a reason. And number 7, I guess it is, he gets angry about little shit that you're thinking, why did he get angry? That's not a big thing. Could be cheating. And the last thing, number 8, is this. Your instincts. Listen to me carefully. God gave us instincts for a reason. And sometimes things are telling you things, but you don't want it to be. Instead, you disregard it. I'm telling you this. Do not disregard your instinct. Truth is, he may not be cheating. But look, at the end of the day, you don't want to get caught slipping and be the last one to know.
Number 1, he distances himself emotionally. Like where he made you compliments before, where you felt warmth, where you felt affection, right? Initiating, like the physical intimacy, whatever it is, right? Like asking you how your day was, all of this, like interest, investment in yourself, that's no longer there. Instead, he is cold, he potentially is short, right? And he's not really asking you, like there's more like an emptiness, right? Like you have to ask him more questions. You have to, inquire about his day, but he doesn't seem so interested in you anymore. If he does this, it could be because he's about to cheat on you. Number 2 is he picks fights. Now, one of my theories is that when men pick fights, part of the reasons is because they have a bad conscience. So they actually know that they're thinking about another woman, potentially already talking to another woman, and they're almost like mad at themselves because they have this parts conflict inside of themselves, right? They're still in love with you or they're still attracted to you, but like something happened, there's some conflict inside of themselves where they're sabotaging it. So they're mad at themselves. And then what they do is like they leave it out on you. Now also, quote unquote, it has a secondary benefit for him because now he has an excuse why he can't come home late, right? Why he can distance himself emotionally from you, why he's not that available, why he doesn't want to talk right now, why he doesn't want to give you answers to your questions. So it's actually like, one stone, like, hits two birds because two birds at the same time, right? So if he does this, there is a high chance that he could be about to cheat on you. And then the last one, number 3, is he's just acting a little weird. He's acting a little distracted, right? Like he's not following what you're saying. Maybe you're sharing something, he already forgot about it. And you just can tell, like, he's not really present with you. He's not really attuned to you. You're almost like, hello, somebody home? Right? So you can tell, like, there's something that is just like he's distracted. So he's not distracted to something, but chances are that he's actually distracted by someone. Take my free relationship diagnostic by simply clicking the link right here to attract that right man for you in my bio. Click that link right there, follow me, and we'll see you there.
Y'all know what bothers me so much? Okay, this man nearly posted me every single day on Snapchat and on Instagram. He never took me out of his bio. Never, not once. He never removed the highlight of me in his bio, which was full, a highlight of me and him. He commented on my pictures all the time. First to comment, first to like all the time. I commented under his pictures all the time. I hung out with him every single day, literally every single day. There'd be times where I did not come home because I was hanging out with him, bro. And he still cheated. How? Literally what? So bro, men.
I tell y'all why y'all can't get a boyfriend, all right? It's only right. So here we go. Okay, y'all not gonna like this one, but y'all need to have some realistic standards. And I don't mean realistic standards, period. I mean realistic standards for yourself. And I'm not here to tell y'all what y'all do and don't deserve out of your relationship, but really look in the mirror and ask yourself what you bring to the table that would attract the type of man that you want and attract the type of treatment that you want from this man, all right? Because a lot of y'all, not all of y'all, but a lot of y'all expect a lot out of y'all relationship, but aren't bringing much to even attract that type of person or attract that type of treatment. So you just need to be realistic with yourself and really look in the mirror and ask yourself, what do I bring? Next one, y'all not gonna like this one either, but really ask yourself, are all men bad, or do you just have terrible taste in men? If you continuously messing with the same type of dude and you get the same results every time, why do you continue to mess with this type of guy? Stop thinking you could change people and just accept that person for who they are. Because people aren't going to change for anybody but themselves. All right? Remember that. Last, don't date somebody for potential. Don't try to get with somebody for what you think they could be. Get with them for who they are. Don't think like, oh, he could make such a good husband one day. Could he make a good husband right now? Don't think, oh, I could see him being a hard worker and having a good career. Is he a hard worker right now? When you set expectations like this, it's always going to leave room for your feelings to get hurt. And the whole time you in the relationship, you're going to be thinking of what it could be, and you're not really going to be paying attention to what it is.
So everybody has been bashing Untitled Chapter for this post. By nature, men are going to cheat. It's literally in our DNA too. Men are here to procreate. That doesn't mean he doesn't love you. It just means he's doing what he's designed to do. Technically, he isn't wrong. We all know that men can have women and not really care. They can have a girlfriend at home, get off, and go about their day. That is literally their nature. Men don't necessarily tie emotions to Now, that doesn't make cheating right at all. If you make a commitment to a woman, you should stick to that. As women, we have to realize that runs the world. And we really are in control of all of this anyway.
There you go. There you go. Look, like the stream, man. Get my likes up. Like, share the stream. There you go. We got Nia Long, former Hollywood heartthrob. She's grown up now. She's 51. She's single. She's a baby mom. She hung around a man hoping he would marry her. Just found out that he's smashing an employee. He's suspended. Then cost himself some money. He done went out and got suspended and cost himself some money. Then probably ruined her fucking marriage in the process, or she ruined her marriage. And that's what you got there, bruh. That's what you got. That's what you got. What we trying to do is get some new blood up here, man. Some new blood on the panel. Come on over, man. Join the link. Start a conversation. Other niggas, let them figure their problems out. They got a lot of problems, bro. We grown men over here. We're adults. We're not children. But what's good, the good thing about it is all the childishness, all that stuff is gone. Let's be adults now. I want to be a grown man. I don't want to be a child. I graduated high school a minute ago. I don't want to sit on a panel of niggas. They hate bitches. They clowns. All the bitches they fuck on, hood rats and hoes. They don't even know what an educated woman is. They ain't never had one. She ain't even got. They don't even know what a bitch that work at McDonald's is. All they know is hoes that work the corner, $5 holler hoes. That's all. That's the conversation they got for them. How you go, DeBell? Well, we don't want now. Hold up, DeBell. We don't want any. If you mentally ill or whatever, this ain't the place for you. Yeah, we don't need to come on. I can't help you, and I don't want to hear it. Take your brain peppers. Yeah, take your brain peppers. Well, we Gucci, man. What's up with you though? We got the game tonight. We got the Steelers tonight. We got about 3 college games tonight, man. Make us some money. I mean, we don't really talk that like that over here, but you make you some money tonight. We're going to get into that. You know how we do that. We're going to do that. You know how we're going to do that, bro. We're going to do that. That's what's up. We're going to make it do what it do. Get your menthols. And subscribe to the channel, man. Get these numbers up. What's up? Let him cheat. Let that man cheat. Look, Nia, you ain't got nowhere to go. Where you trying to go, Nia? Where you gonna go? He did something. She's married. I ain't no telling how that's gonna go, but hey, it is what it is. At least you got a man. You get in your ego and then you leave him. Then what you gonna do? You gonna be by yourself. You gonna have your little homegirls. What they gonna do for you? And you got a son, a 10-year-old child to raise. But in the end, it's your fault, Nia. Nia, this is all your fault. You tried to get with a dude. You talked all that no settlement. You don't want to settle. You said all that I'm never gonna settle. I'm never gonna settle. Well, look at you now. You don't want to settle? Well, that's what's up. That's what you got. That's what you got. You don't want to settle? That's what you got. That's a settlement, huh? So you thought you was gonna get you an NBA nigga? You done turned 51 with his kid. You just like Shania, Regina Hall, by your motherfucking self. You know, it's so funny. It's poetic justice because this is what they think. They think they like even their fans. They look down on their fans. They be like, "That's just a fan." Well, guess what? You could have had a life with your fan, but you chose not to. You should have got with your fan. Yeah, she was a baby mama. I know. Yeah, the guy. Yeah, yeah. With the son is now 21, so they got him up. So he's on his own. You know, he's a grown man now. So they succeeded with him, but they got a 10-year-old boy that's got to be raised no matter what. And really, the sisterhood across the board, bro. You talking about the sisterhood across the board is taking a hard fucking L. Period. Across the board, the sisterhood is taking a L. I mean, just the sisterhood's taking a L, man. It's just nothing about the sisterhood. It ain't nothing about them that's worthy. You know what I'm saying? Everything about them fucked up. And this is what they have to do. They try to cling on to a dude who don't want them. They stay there to the bitter end. They stay there to the bitter fucking end. And this is what happens. They hang around too long. They get old. And then they realize whatever they wanted from him, they're never going to get it. But had they known that 10 years ago, they could have made a better decision. Now, the age done creeped in. She 51 now, bro. I saw she on her Instagram without the makeup. Eesh. I mean, like, she cool, but she 51 and she a 51. She look like a 51-year-old woman. If that's what you want to deal with, bro, I don't want to deal with that. And a 10-year-old boy. Who trying to slaw that out? Ain't nobody trying to slaw that, bro. Ain't nobody trying to fuck on a 51-year-old. Nah. Nobody. Ain't nobody trying to smash that, bro. Ain't nobody trying to fuck on that, bro. You can believe that. 51-year-old woman with a kid, with a 10-year-old kid. The baggage of a 50-year-old woman with another 21-year-old. Them bags, bro. That's a lot of bags. Her better days are behind. Who trying to fuck with that, bro? And you look at a young Miami, she said the same thing. She said she too young to settle down. She 29 with 2 kids. She's 29 years old. She's got 2 kids. She said she's too young to settle down. That's some crazy shit right there, ain't it? And that's the sisterhood. They say they're too young to say, like, well, you know what, bro? That shit there, that's some crazy shit. You too young to settle now? You too young to settle down? You 29 with 2 kids? You serious? And see, even the money though, you guys talk about the money, but they don't like guys. They don't want guys they gotta pay, bro. If they gotta pay for a guy to come in, they don't want that. They don't want that. They want these money dudes, they want these celebrities. And they expect those dudes to do right by them. And when they don't, this is what happens. Nia Long. She thought that dude would wife her up. He the coach. She got her a head coach of the Boston Celtics. And this is what she got. She got nothing. And this is what you're going to get, bro. This is what you're going to get all day, every day. Nothing. And we got the Lisa Rays, you got the Vivica, you got Fox Soul, Vivica Fox. Shana, we can count. We'll be here all day. You got Regina King. All these women, I say, the woman in the Woman's King, the lady that's in the Woman's King right now. Viola. Viola's single. She's not married. Viola Davis is single. She is not married. Viola Davis from the Woman's King is a single woman. She is not married. You got all these women who are single, over 50. Halle Berry, all of these women are single, brother. Just think about that for a minute. They had ample opportunities to get married, or they tried to get married, divorced, they got divorced. Now they're over 50 and they're single. What are they going to do? Who are they going to date? Old raggedy Otises. Old thirsty Otises. That's the only paper. Who else are they going to date? A thirsty Otis. Who else are they going to date? All these celebrities, they're all Janet. I think Janet is single. Janet Jackson is single. All these women. Single. The Mary J. Blige, single. All these women single, man. Divorced. Currently not dating. And they got money. They have money. They're worth a couple of million, but they don't want that. They really think that in their minds, they truly think that they got an opportunity to get a man. They truly believe that. They have an opportunity to get a man. And they don't. And we see it all the time. We see it over and over and over and over again. We see it all the time. No, I'm just saying we get on this story. This happened. Guys were saying Nick Cannon is smart. Well, he might be. He might be saying, "Hey, let's just have the baby. If you want to be down, you can stay down. But guess what? I'm giving you that. Well, I don't have to give you nothing. But we're not married. If you meet someone else and you want to fuck them, go ahead. But I'm gonna meet a lot of women and I'm gonna fuck them. So it's up to you." This traditional, old school style of marriage, one on one commitment, is it outdated? Has it outlasted its youthfulness? Is it no longer, I mean, like, is it even realistic now? In the age of the internet, can you even depend on that? With good conscience, can you say, hey, can you say that? I'm going to be single. I'm going to be a single man. I'm going to be committed to this one woman. In the age of the internet, can you really say that? You know, they all think that they can get a Russell Wilson. All these black women think they're going to get them a Russell Wilson. They all think that. They all believe. They believe they can get a Russell, just like Sierra, right? And it's sad. It's sad, but they want that. But they'll never get that, man. They don't get no goddamn Russell. They ain't gonna get no goddamn Russell Wilson, bro. They ain't gonna get nothing. They're gonna be single a year from now. They're gonna be most of them gonna wind up just like Nia Long, though. When you get down to it, they're gonna hook up with a dude who don't want to who don't want to be. They're gonna be a pump and dump. They're gonna get pregnant. They're gonna move in with the dude. He gonna tell them up front he ain't trying to be with nobody on a serious basis. They're gonna ignore what he tell them. They're gonna be great and loyal and responsible, and years are gonna pass. And then in the end, he gonna marry another bitch. He gonna meet and marry somebody completely different. He gonna meet and marry somebody completely different. He's gonna meet and marry someone completely different. I've seen that happen to so many women, man. I've seen women give a dude 6 babies, 6 babies, and they're together. They're together about 7 years, and in that time, she's pregnant most of the time. 1 kid, 2 kid, 3 kid, 4 kid, 5 kid, all named after him. And he meets a woman. She's about 28, 29. He meets a woman 22, and within 2 months of meeting her, he's married. He goes out and he married her, and she ain't gave him no kids. And he leaves that woman with his 6 kids. He leaves her. with his 6 motherfucking kids. I've seen that shit. She back on the market with his 6 kids, trying to date. And he done met somebody 22 with no kids, and he laid up with her, and all of his money is with her. His progress is with her. His life insurance with her. Seen this shit happen so many times, bro. You can't get a man by getting pregnant. That ain't gonna make you get no man. You cannot get a man by getting pregnant. What Nia did was Nia thought that the baby would change things. That's what she thought. She thought, okay, if I take this baby and stick it in his face, he gonna change. Yeah, no, he don't want to get married. He's told me he don't want to get married. Let me shove this baby in his face. Let me be a good. Let me be with him for 10 years. And he still smashed her. He smashed a married chick. He's single, but if he wanted to, he couldn't get with her. And he messed his money. He not only did he smash a married chick, but he messed his money up. He done lost a whole year his salary because they're gonna punish him for what he did. But this is what these women do. They do this all the time. This is what they do. They don't listen when guys tell them they're not interested. They don't listen to them. When guys say they're not interested, they don't listen. This is what they do over and over again. Over and over again. This is what they do. I don't know what Nina gonna do, bro, but that's the name of the game though, babe. And at 51, I don't know who gonna boss up. Like she ain't holding up. She ain't got enough, bro. Nina just ain't built like that. She just don't have enough. She ain't built like that for a nigga to stand, you know what I'm saying, to go at her like that. She should have got with a fan. If she was smart, she would have got with a fan and she'd be with him right now. But she ain't want to hear that. She ain't want to hear none of that. Can't tell me shit. I'm gonna do my thing. That's what they talk about. Mm-hmm. Like the stream, man. Let's keep it going. It ain't gonna stop, bro. We're gonna keep it popping. Hold up. Bless the cash app, man. What's up with you? What's up with you? She need to go ahead and just step back, let that man do his thing, man. She been there for 10 years. Why she need a piece of paper? You know what I mean? At the end of the day, that man can do what he want. He fucked up. He should have did it with somebody who didn't work for the Celtics. He should have did it with a woman who wasn't married. I think he actually technically he can be sued. I think technically, like when you got money like that and you do that, I think the state gives the man has a right to sue him because he got a couple of $1 million. He's not broke. I think he makes about 10 a year. Yeah, that guy can step in and sue him for ruining his marriage. But at the end of the day, man, these sisters are just getting old. Ain't nobody smashing on them, bro. Look like nobody ain't getting married in the sisterhood. Like nobody. Like none of them gonna wind up getting married. They all gonna be old and whatever, get old. I don't know about the dying alone, but they all gonna get old. If you stay single too long, that's just what's gonna happen, man. That's just what's gonna happen. That's what's gonna happen. You stay single, you're gonna stay single. You stay single, you're gonna stay single. Ain't nothing you can do about it. This dude didn't do nothing wrong. If a dude don't marry you, he don't marry you. He doesn't. Men don't. Look, this man's not obligated to marry her just because they had a child together. He has a right to keep on going about his business, fucking on who he wants, pursuing who he wants. He has a right to do that. And he's going to do that. And I don't even understand a lot of the sisters, man. I don't know if they looking for sympathy or what. Like, why they keep pursuing these guys who don't want them? I mean, like Nia could have been married 10 years ago, but why would she? This guy, this is ridiculous, bro. And they pay this price, man, and you supposed to feel sorry for him. You're supposed to give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about that her getting fucked over. I don't care. Mm. Yeah, I don't care. Hey, you should have picked better. If that's what you want to pick, if you want to pick dudes like that, you're gonna pay for that. You know what I'm saying? She had his baby. She's 51. She waited 10 years. He still slawed out another chick. That's your fault. That ain't his fault. They act like dudes got to be on their best behavior. Some of these dudes, if you know a dude don't care, then he don't care. If you know a dude don't care, then he don't care. Why does he have to? Why does he have to smash you? Why? Why does he have to smash you? He don't have to. He don't. He don't want to. He won't. He don't have to smash. And if he don't want to, he won't, and he shouldn't. You're waiting 10 years on a woman to say yes, you know. Well, no, he wasn't asking her. She was asking him. Put that up there. This dude done messed up his career. He done went out there and then got this woman. I mean, he done got caught mashing this woman. He done messed her career up. He done messed her marriage up. He done messed up his marriage. Well, he wasn't in no marriage. Look, bro, if you ain't in no marriage, man, you still single, man. So it don't matter. You can have kid after kid after kid. You obligated to the kid, but you're not married. You can smash who, and she can smash who she wants. He can smash who he wants, and she can smash who she wants. You're not obligated to these people. You don't have to do anything with these people. That's just the way it is. That's life. Yeah, it's just life, man. I don't know why people try to make that into something that it's not. If I get a chick pregnant and I let her live with me, and we might go over the marriage thing, I say I don't want to be married. And then even on a relationship thing, say, hey, look, we got a son together, but my lifestyle is I'm out here. I don't want to be, like on this right here. I won't bring nobody to the house because you live here, but I'm gonna still, live my life. If I see somebody, but I'm not gonna bring them by the house. But guys do that every day. Guys do that all the time, every day. That's nothing. That's not even a big deal. That's like, yo, my baby mama stay with me. Yeah, we can't go by my house. Why? My baby mama stay with me. Oh, your baby mama? Yeah, she stay with me. Y'all together? No, we ain't together, but she stay with me. Well, even though it ain't like that, if I bought you by that, she gonna act the fool. So no, you can't go by the house. People do that shit every day. It ain't nothing about that that's mysterious. That's what people do every day. Every day. Niggas let their baby mamas come move in with them. The baby mama taking care of the kid. The dude don't have to go on no papers. He's smashing the baby mama from time to time. But he also out there smashing other women. As long as he don't bring her by the house, she don't say nothing. Niggas do that shit every day. That's not even some it's like that happens every day. This whole marriage thing, a lot of these women, they're not gonna get married. They dreaming, bro. And the type of dudes they want to marry will never marry them. The type of dudes that they want to marry, they're never gonna get. They're never gonna get them. They could wait on them, but they'll never get them. They'll never get them. They'll never get them. They can wait, and they'll never get them. I haven't heard anything from Larry June in probably 2 years, bro. I haven't. I saw Larry on something mainstream, though. I know he done went. He's mainstream now. I did see him. He's a great rapper, though. He's a good rapper. He's upcoming. He's better than Glorillery or whatever. All right, homie. American Negro said sweet dreams. All right, bro. We got you. You should bust the Cash App, American Negro. Super chat. Before you go Betty by. Like, share, subscribe, man. We're going to keep it going. We keep the wheels turning over here, man. We don't care who go live. We're going to keep the wheels turning over here, bro. And it don't stop till the casket drop. That's what I'm saying. Niggas don't, they have no idea who they dealing with over here. Niggas over here, clowns and children. Niggas over here is fucking the three fucking stooges. No, I'm being for real, man. Niggas over here clowns, bro. The three fucking stooges. Y'all liked that Kevin review last night, didn't it? Everybody liked that one. Yeah, I got to go look at some of his stuff. It's some of his stuff I can review. Some of the stuff, I could. Well, nah, not right now. No, but I got you though, Brownie. I'll pull a few to the side, and I'll look at them. But see, that was his early stuff, and a lot of the women forgot about that. He stayed on men. He stayed in their ass. He didn't play around. Just like y'all think he picked on women, shit. You hear what he's telling them dudes? Brownie said, I like when you yell at these niggas. Yeah, they get in their little feeling. Well, you know what, Bethany, we got to beat boss. I got to talk to Bethany. I haven't been able to, I got to talk to her first. I got to let her know that this is YouTube, certain things. She just doesn't know. She's an extremely intelligent woman. Actually, she said she dropped out, but I've never looked at Bethany as someone who's not. I think she's a very smart woman. She just doesn't know. Some of the conversations we had, if I had a Patreon on OnlyFans, she's perfecto for that. Because you can go in, you can say anything over there. But on YouTube, you just cannot go down certain rabbit holes. And then another thing about Bethany, what you got to realize is she likes a guy to cam, and I don't like the cam. So I can't just jump out there and say that we 100% on the next thing. So I'll talk to her people and see what he says. But And then what she was saying, we ain't really that. Our channel really doesn't go down like that. So that's what I'm saying. I can't just jump out there like that on her. We got plenty of reviews. You know how we do over here, man. And can't nobody review like me. You know that. So we gonna break it down like it ain't been broken before, man. We're gonna keep it going, bro. We gonna keep it official, nigga. You know what? Now we got y'all bear with me now. Y'all bear with me. I know y'all ain't into sports, but we got 3 college games. No, 4. Yeah, 3. We got 3 college games. West Virginia, Virginia Tech, Coastal Carolina, Georgia State, Illinois, Chattanooga. Brother, do your research, brother. I'm telling you, it's some money right here, bro. Some money to be made tonight. Now, on this Stiller game, and you can hit the link. You got the link posted. You want to come up, you have your comments, your thoughts, come on up. On this Stiller game, we got Stillers at Cleveland. Everybody's all over Pittsburgh. Everybody's all over Pittsburgh. Let me tell you up front, man, I'll take Cleveland on this. Now it's 3.5. I'll let that half point come off and make it a 3-point game. With those running backs, I don't see Pittsburgh being able to stop them, bro. With Hunt, no, I don't see them. They ain't gonna be able to stop them. Yeah, that ain't gonna happen right there, bro. Oh, my fault, bro. I thought you was finna hit the rack. Yeah, I don't think they're gonna be able to stop Crum and Hunt. Pittsburgh got a weak run defense. They have a very weak run. Yeah, but you know what, Donovan? Let that thing. Oh, it's 4 now? Wait a minute. You got it at 4? Let me tell you something. When the line moves against the money, they call that against the money. They call that against the money. When a line moves against the money, you got to be real careful with that. And what I'm saying is all the money's coming in on Pittsburgh. But if that line goes up to 4, I got it at 3.5. But if that line goes up to 4, that's against the money. And right there, you'll immediately take that team because that means somebody done put millions on there. Like you got a bunch of $10 and $20, $100 bets that's making a line move or making it look like everybody's betting on Pittsburgh. Then you get one shark come in, he'll put $2 million on Cleveland, and that's when that line will move against the money. Yeah, you know what, Donovan? I'm scared, but I am really, really thinking about Cleveland tonight. Blowout. Over at the half. Cleveland up 27-0. They go to the backup. Remember, he's still a backup. They go to Pickens. They go to Kenny Pickens. Kenny Pickens, he's a rookie. By him being a rookie on the road, how you going to bring him back? He might even play better than Trubinsky, but still, You expecting a rookie on the road to bring a team? They ain't gonna, he gonna be able to do that. We saw that with Dallas, right? Dallas had Dallas had their backup in, right? I was looking at the game. No, Sunday. Dallas was +7, underdog at home with the backup quarterback against Cincinnati. I said all you got to do is play half decent, which he did. They'll win, and they won. I'll give you Pittsburgh if they can stop the run. So you got to make that determination on your own. I don't think they can. Nick Crum, and Hunt, whatever his name is, Nick Crum and Hunt. Ain't no way, bro. They're gonna run all through Pittsburgh. Nick Chubb. Okay, my fault. Nick Chubb. Nick Chubb. I thought it was Nick Crum. CRUMB. Nick Chubb. I got you. But Nick Chubb and Lamar Hunt. Look, one thing you got to understand about Pittsburgh, their weakness is the run. They're good pass. They're great rushing. Their number one rusher is out, which really hurts them, but they're still good against the pass. They don't have no excellent cornerbacks, but I'm saying that front seven, if you try to pass on them, they got good linebackers. They're fast. They can rush the quarterback. But their defense, as far as the run, once you break through that, it's over. Other than Mika Fitzpatrick, they don't have anybody who can stop the run. And that's his Cleveland's forte. I'm taking this. You're going to have Jim Brown at the game. I'm taking this. Jim Brown's going to be there. This is Thursday night football in Cleveland. They're going to make a big deal about it. He's going to visit the locker room. Lamar Hunt, underrated, got kicked off of Kansas City for what he did. Lamar Hunt is a beast. He had a big run last week. They lost to the Jets. Jets came back with 2 minutes left to play. That's more of the defense. Cleveland does have a shaky defense, but still, with that shaky D, I'm leaning toward Pittsburgh. I think I'm gonna take Pittsburgh. I mean, my fault. I think I'm gonna take Cleveland. Kareem Hunt. My fault. Kareem Hunt. I'm taking Pittsburgh. Win this game. I mean, I keep saying Pittsburgh. I'm taking Cleveland to 4 points. My line is 3.5. The line I got is 3.5. I don't have 4 points, but we'll see. We'll see. Time will tell. We got plenty of time. Time will tell. What we got over here? Yeah. Yeah, we got Nia Long, 51 years old, baby mama, single. We got her baby daddy smashing a married woman. Him being punished by Boston. I haven't heard one thing about her being punished. I haven't heard anything. I don't think she's gonna get punished. She's a married woman. Damn. Her husband too. He did 15 years overseas. Damn, she got to go in there and tell her husband she getting fucked on by a coach of the Celtics. Ooh, and they have a daughter too that's about 17, 18. So that daughter's going to be quite upset. Who timed out beat balls? Nah, the Donovan don't look like they're gonna do anything about her. It looks like, nah, they're not gonna do nothing to her. Ain't that something? They're not gonna punish her. It was a consensual relationship, but they're not gonna punish her. Basically, it's the man's fault. It don't matter if he lays on his back, lays on his side. It's his fault. It's always his fault. It can only be his fault.